Good afternoon. It is 3:01 from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. I'm Jackson Williams. In the NFL, the divisional round of the playoffs is set on Saturday. It'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens at 3:30 and the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers at 7 on Sunday. It is the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Detroit Lions. That game will kick off at 2 o'clock Central, and the Chiefs and Bills going at it in Buffalo at 5:30. In other NFL news, after the Eagles fell to the Bucks last night, ending their season, Eagles All-Pro center Jason Kelce reportedly informed teammates he is retiring. Kelce just completed his 13th season in the NFL. And in college basketball, the Vols are getting ready to host the Florida Gators at Food City Center at 4 p.m. Central for their second home SEC matchup. You can catch that game on the 104.5 The Zone app on the Tennessee basketball stream starting at 3:30. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, what up? 3HL is on the air. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Be safe out there. Let me just start with that. Not that y'all won't, and not that you need me to tell you to be safe, but we do care about you and hope that you are aware of your surroundings as you drive through the city. I will say this: like, I got on the interstate at Cool Springs. All of the lanes were completely clear, and as you drive closer to the city. Like down around Wedgwood?
Not quite.
No, you were in one lane, and there's snow everywhere. And so it was one lane, and it was wet, which kind of makes me nervous, honestly, about going home when the sun goes down at 5 o'clock. Because what is it going to be tonight? -1?
Yeah, a little cold, yo. Just a tad bit. Might be a little chilly out there after. When it gets down.
What up, Slay Dog?
What up, yo?
He's in the building.
I'm in the building. Outside of the snow.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
Boom.
Is Mike Tomlin going to remain in the building?
He is.
Yeah, I think so, man.
According to what he just told his team.
Oh, what did he just tell his team, baby?
He just told his team, according to Mike Garafolo. In a team meeting today, Mike Tomlin told Steelers players the speculation about him stepping away is unfounded, and he plans on coaching the team in 2024, sources say.
I think it's pretty amazing what he was able to do with that group, with the quarterback situation that they had.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're running around out there with Mason Rudolph, man.
Yeah. And the offensive line trying to get themselves together. All in the same mix.
There's a
Wouldn't know
lot
what
going on.
that's
Yeah,
like.
you got receivers doing one thing.
But he still ended up in the
Pickens,
playoffs.
Still got there. Year in and year out.
I really wish they would have played that game on Sunday.
In the snow?
In the Buffalo. Yeah. Did you see the videos
That
of
was
the pictures?
crazy, man.
When you talk about whiteout.
That was ridiculous. And it wasn't going to stop.
Nah.
It wasn't going to stop.
So I've already started to look ahead toward next week. Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes' first playoff road game of his career.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm out there right now. I'm going against him.
What?
I don't bet against Mahomes. I'm going against him on this one. On the road, Allen.
You wanted to
look
go
good.
against them against Miami,
I did.
Yeah.
but you didn't.
I didn't. I didn't.
Miami
This
early looked a lot like the Eagles. Like,
Sorry.
one- Hey, Babsy.
Was left over on the phone somewhere.
hey, Babsy's here.
Making sure we know.
Let's go.
You must have a hole in that hat for your hair to come out the top of it.
I do.
Hey. Do you cut that in there or do they sell them like that?
No, they sell them like this. But I brought another
for
hat
ponytail
just
people?
in case I go off the road and I get stranded for 15 hours, the one that doesn't have a hole. So
I actually brought like winter gear in my car in
Yep.
case that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Although
I got
I think we're all
blankets,
following each other
water.
home, so
I didn't bring it in. I'm
your Bobo room sweater.
yeah, that's it. This is, it's going to have to be warm enough.
Well, don't worry, your cohorts are prepared.
That's right.
I got snacks too.
Somebody got some shoes that can fit me?
Might be on your own on that one.
Size you wear?
14.
Wow. Interesting.
Can put two of mine together for one of yours.
So from like 1991 to 2020, the average snowfall for an entire winter in Nashville is like 4.8 inches. Nashville International Airport, which is where they keep the official number for Nashville, 7.6 inches of snow.
Coming down, coming down.
Humble Hendersonville, 8.1.
Oh, wow.
Mount Juliet, 6.8.
It's crazy how it could be different in all these places.
Dixon, 8 inches.
Oh.
And then you go down 65 South, like you still can't even drive that way.
Yeah, they should.
I was going to say, Smiley's with us because Hunk ain't never getting out of Alabama.
We'll see Hunk next week.
He sent us a picture of his neighborhood. I'm like, dude,
Along with the
you're
kids in
done
school.
for like 2 weeks.
And he's he in an electric car, too?
Yeah, that little roller skate.
He tried to drive here.
I know,
Yeah,
and then
The police told him
the
to turn around
sheriff
and go
said,
home.
"What are you
Like,
doing?"
Hunk, what are you doing? You and your mohawk. What are you doing, brother?
I want to say 65 down there is closed, actually.
Yeah, I
isn't
think it is. Yeah,
Or it was for a while.
It was, yeah. The trucks couldn't even get to it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you this, like if you live in the outskirts, like I don't know. Like I said, like around Cool Springs, 65 is clear. But like if y'all live out that way and haven't really been out and about, like Nashville, dude, the
It's
streets
not
are
clear.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's gonna be a minute on those school kids on Davidson
Yeah.
County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even the ramps to the interstate are not in great shape.
Cool Springs, the ramp was covered. That's right.
Looking like
That is
next
true.
Wednesday, you think? Next Wednesday.
Good Lord.
Well, I mean, depending on the timing
Shout
of
out
this,
to all the parents out there.
depending on the timing of this system on Thursday and where the temperature is,
Oh, that's right. We're
we
getting
could get
another
another
system.
one.
So it won't be rain Thursday? It'll be
The high temperature is 36, so it depends on the low's 23. So it
yeah.
depends when it comes.
Yeah. Sheesh. Well, we'll be going into the weekend. Do the grocery stores get back stocked? Because there wasn't nothing in there when I went on Sunday.
That's a good question.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
There wasn't even that. There's not a piece of candy in there.
Hmm.
Somebody's from the grocery store ought to call us. People wanna know.
Mr. Babs just went. He got a little stir crazy in the house
Well, he can let us
with baby
know.
Babs.
There's food in there.
I'll get an update here soon.
Okay, thanks.
I went on
mess.
Sunday
mess.
morning, and there wasn't anyone in there. It was crazy.
See, I went about. I got back at like 9:30. Got there about 10. It was.
Were you looking
empty.
for marinara?
Yes. No, this time I was looking for bread. I had to go to Sam's. Sam's,
Milk and bread, huh?
that's all I got. Milk, bread, and eggs.
French toast. Here we go.
French toast.
all
We
you
do
need.
this the whole week.
That's all you need.
I got
What-
2 dozen eggs. So.
Man, I did love how the football ended up working out though with 2 games each day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That was perfect.
So I mean, I don't know what y'all did. That's all I did. I just watched football.
I watched all kind of documentaries too. It was pretty good.
Documentaries like about what?
This time was Epstein. I watched his documentary.
Oh, that thing is
It's
crazy.
Wile E. Coyote. Every bit of Wile E. Coyote.
All right.
Oof.
Yeah.
There you go.
Some weird people out here, man.
All right. If you want in, 615-737-1045. 1 week ago today, Mike Vrabel was fired. as
Doesn't
the
it feel like a month ago?
Tennessee Titans coach. Yes. Well, yes and no. Like last week was so weird that it felt like it took a long time to roll through the week, but it also felt like it moved quickly. Does that make any sense at all?
No.
Because of Vrabel getting fired, then Nick Saban
Right.
resigned, then Bill Belichick out. So
Pete
it was
Carroll before that.
it was just one story after another. And then Friday sitting out at the Cedar Creek Marina, just kind of recapping all of that.
Well, and we knew, obviously, with the Titans, like they had to get some of those initial interviews in already last week, and I think they did 4 of them, because of how the playoff works and all that. You have to have your initial ones if you want to be able to move forward in the process after playoffs and all of that, and be on your game. So
Yep.
we knew that there wouldn't be coaching news, right? Most likely, who
Right.
knows, but the process had to start. So
I know. And I mean, there are, 7 openings? So it makes you wonder, like, if one pops, do they all start popping? Like, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. Popcorn.
and if I'm a candidate, I'm like, I'm just going to chill for a while and let you all go at each other.
Especially if you're Vrabel, right? And then, like, Harbaugh, like, what?
Well, and then there was the random report out, too, that Vrabel might take a year off. I'm like, do you guys think he'll take a year off?
That's what Buck said.
I could
I
see it if
don't
it's
know.
not the right situation, because you leave this situation because in a sense you have a little bit of a power struggle, I guess.
I
So
can't
would think it
see
would have to be right,
that-
don't you?
I'm sorry, Slay.
No, you cool.
I
This
can't.
situation has to be right.
I can't see Vrabel the kind of guy that would take a year off. Can
What's he
y'all?
gonna do
like,
for a
what would
year?
he do with himself? Exactly.
I mean, his kids
I
are
think he
older, right?
Yeah, I think you go be involved in something. You got so I'm a good example.
Go be an analyst at Alabama.
And even if not, yeah, I was gonna do that. Even if not an analyst though, like perfect example, Derek Mason, what he was telling us when he came on our show once he got hired with MTSU. He said, "Man, this coaching circle is small, and just because I was out of it doesn't mean that I wasn't having meetings night in and night out, breaking down defensive films and stuff. So you still in the groove. You can't lose. You can't leave. You can't. It's no." If you're a coach, once a coach, always a coach. If you've had any amount of success, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right. Also, like, I don't know, just that type A of type A, control freak personality type.
That's the part that will make me think he's going to sit out for
That's
a second.
idle hands. I don't know. That does make you think that.
Just because, like, who's outside of, Carolina? Who's willing to give total control like that?
Right.
Because Carolina give you anything.
Yeah, he's probably not going to get that.
No, I don't, but I'm just saying.
That's why he's trying to get it done
What,
in Nashville.
Carolina,
But
dude?
if you want to work
couldn't even
concessions.
pay me enough to take that
But
job.
they're going to fire you, too. You know,
I mean, the
but they
owner's
give you
throwing
anything.
drinks on people.
I'm telling you,
This is where we are.
Dude, they'll pay you anything. They gave Matt Rule anything he wanted. Got him out of there so quick. Well, they got that man out of there quick, boy. That was funny, man. Hey, man, I think I might like him better than Ursay. And that's tough. That's tough for me to say.
Tepper?
Yeah.
Oh, he's an absolute shit
Because
on
he
that show.
don't give a damn either.
He doesn't. It's like, you booing my guys? Have a Coke and a smile and shut the F up.
Here you go. What's the fine? 250? Cool. Got that. 125? Cool. Got that.
The openings are Falcons, Panthers, Raiders, Chargers, Seahawks, Commanders, and Titans. Don't the Raiders just end up with Antonio Pierce?
You would be a fool, wouldn't you?
After that press conference where he explained what that Raider logo meant to him.
Come on, dog.
It was
Come on,
a
y'all.
lifestyle
Come on,
growing
y'all.
up.
Like it's
Watching,
some stuff just go together.
He said, "Watching NWA." Remember
Come on,
that?
man. This is
This
it.
your guy.
This is what you're looking for.
Mason Crosby's out there going, "This is the guy."
Okay. Let him get away.
See, you're here for the entertainment value now too, right?
I am.
Yeah.
You
You cheer
didn't-
for the story.
You didn't tell me that. Yep. Especially when it ain't involving my team. Hell yeah.
Maybe it is involving your team.
It could. It could. Oh. Writers, y'all better get it right, man. They better get it right.
All right, we'll talk through some of the candidates when we come back. Also, we'll talk about some of the football games that happened. Got point spreads moving forward for the divisional round. All that coming up. If you want in, 615-737-1045. This is 3HO.
Babsy said, Twitch, please. What's happening, good people? Ron Slay here, man. I'm bringing Milliken Corp to your doorstep. The reason I'm bringing it to you because I gave you all types of time to get out there and give them a call. Maybe you didn't hear the number, 615-238-5909. I tell it to you at the beginning and the end. Snow and ice removal is on deck. Yes, that's right. Residential, commercial, and industrial, but most definitely the commercial. They get out there, man. They were going to treat it, pre-treat it, treat it while it is snowing and ice, and then post-treat it all at the same time. They stand on values. That's why they were going to do that. MillikenCorp.com is who you need to land on. Not your fault if you choose the wrong asphalt, people. You just got to sit there and look in the mirror like, why would I do that? I got the experts in concrete, asphalt grading, and drainage services right here at my fingertips. All I got to do is make the call. Come on, man. Make it real simple. Very simple. Hit up Milliken Corp. Dive into it. Even if the job is done to your liking, if it's not up to their standard, tear it down and they'll do it again. It's MillikenCorp.com.
Loan Pronto. Loan Pronto. LoanPronto.com. That's where you need to go. Mortgage rates have come down a lot in the past couple of months. Loan Pronto helping people take advantage of fixed rates with APRs in the 5s now. So maybe you got stuck in a terrible rate, then go visit loanpronto.com or call them at 615-499-5780. They can do it fast, no appraisal, no cost, no closing cost, and lower your payment right now. Maybe you know that you have to do a new deck soon because your deck has holes in it. You need some money out to do it. I feel ya. You can get $50, $80, $100,000 out of your home's equity in about 5 days and then use that money for your home improvement project or maybe to get credit card debt free for 2024. Don't wait for the rates to go back up. Seize the moment. Snag a great rate for a new home purchase or just get some cash out of your equity. LoanPronto.com, 615-499-5780. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval.
3HL 104.5 The Zone.
These are Skittle gummies.
Yeah, that ain't the same, Babs. What up, candies? All the candies out there.
So Babsy's got like Lifesaver gummies,
Skittles gummies.
Skittles gummies. And
They're so good.
she was like, do you want some? I was like, yeah, I'll take a few. And you threw the whole bag at me and go, I don't want any more. So I took a few and then threw the bag back at you. And then I said, do you know what gummies are made out of? And
Nice.
Babs is like, yes, but don't say it and don't.
Don't talk it. Don't speak it.
And so we did kind of talk about it. But here's the situation with me. I usually know like half of the information, which makes it really dangerous.
Right. He said pig something.
Yeah, pig something. Like inners of pigs.
Inners.
Yeah.
It's
inside
Adam.
them.
Jinx, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop.
So anyway,
So
a lot of y'all know. I don't know, but
I don't want to know.
No, I don't either. Because
I just like Starburst.
So
Cherry.
I went on a, you guys know after football season, I go on my like organize the whole house down to like the junk drawers, right?
Yeah.
I'm crazy. And so obviously with like weekend and snow day and whatever else, like mama is on her game. So I just brought like 3 bags of candy out of my pantry and put it in the kitchen here at work for anybody that wants candy. Because I said, I do not have room in my pantry for this. These kids do not need this candy. It is out of my house.
So you bring it to your work kids.
Yes.
Oh,
All the work
so we can
kids.
eat it.
pig flesh. That's what it is.
There you go.
Girl.
What?
That's why I don't eat it anyway. I'm a chocolate caramel guy.
Yeah.
But Babsy just how much pig inside you got in the candy in the kitchen?
I don't know
ton.
that. That's a good.
She
good
said a
question.
ton.
Yeah.
It's a ton in there.
Yeah.
That's a whole hog.
There's at least a whole hog in there.
Poor pigs, man.
Just
They just man.
pieces of
They just
hogs.
out there.
Yeah, that's why they eat like that.
They don't care.
Because they don't nobody care.
Pigs will eat
make
anything. Like I brought this up before. If you gave bacon to a pig, would it eat it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cannibalism.
It's like that
Nobody
movie we
cares about
watched.
them. You're like you just told me how can you make a pig into candy? That's what you just did.
It's basically like pieces of pig.
Exactly. Like, and it's candy. Like, why would I care about what I'm
I
eating?
know. And
I might
you're
as well
like-
eat myself. Might as well just eat my hoof.
I know.
That's
And you
what
said,
turns
"Are you
into
going to
candy
eat some?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hey, you like pig.
I don't care.
Like the swine.
I don't dig on swine. That's all. Dog's a filthy animal.
Not the animal.
I don't eat dog either. Pulp Fiction.
I have a random question. Oh, yeah.
Well, this is a random show. What's up, baby?
You get
you
us
got,
in
baby?
here in a blizzard.
Watch out.
Look the hell out.
Is it? This is what you want?
By the way,
Appreciate y'all
Nathan, they are
listening, too.
regular Skittles gummies. I'm not a sour person. I don't like Sour Patch Kids. See, it just made that
Ooh,
thing
yep,
happen
yep,
on my throat.
yep.
Yeah. Definitely not sour.
Pig flesh equals bacon. Y'all are fine with that? Yeah, hell yeah, I am.
Hey, man, what? I rock, man. What?
Yeah. I'm good with
Don't
bacon.
bring me no breakfast without it. What you talking about?
Barbecue.
Yeah, all that
Bacon.
pork rinds. Let me get it all.
Good with
So
it.
literally, like a pig, there's nothing about a pig that isn't eaten except for like its teeth and eyeballs.
That's why that might be.
People eat
candy.
pig hoofs.
Hell yeah, pig feet.
Pig feet. Yeah, they do.
Hey, not me. I don't do that, but I know they do. That stuff grosses me out. It does.
Anyway, you had a question that might not be appropriate. Is that what you said?
Oh, no. It's just random. I was thinking about it yesterday
What?
with A.J. Brown
Yeah.
Oh.
and everything
Okay.
that is going on. First of all, the Eagles are an absolute disaster.
Yes, they
Boy.
are. Wait,
First part of that game yesterday, they didn't look like they wanted any part of that. Like, tackle who?
Nothing.
Who do you want me to tackle? Because I ain't doing it.
man.
And then somehow they found themselves in the game a little bit and then had to turn it up or whatever. But, like, I've never seen so many damn missed tackles or business decisions in a playoff game.
What did Mina Kimes tweeted that I thought was absolutely hilarious? She said, I've never seen anybody take such bad angles.
Yeah.
Just like my husband when I have him take pictures kind of thing. I didn't say it right, but it was really funny.
Yep.
The Eagles defense taking the worst angles ever, just like my husband does when I ask him to take a picture.
So Friday we had Bully on. Bully said, man, he was riding with Baker. And when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? That makes sense because y'all know I'm an eye test guy. I did too.
Yeah.
I'm an eye test, and I won. I won too. Shout out to I didn't bet on – I bet on the under of that game, the under hit. Furman was right too. Dang.
Mm-hmm. So this is my
you were just stopped right there.
Oh, I got it. Everybody, I'm an eye test guy. So I believe what I'm starting to see. Like, we saw the Eagles going downhill and you saw it falling apart. You hear all the media outlets talking about it's different up here. They're blaming people. They tried to bring it back together. Hurts not hitting on with A.J. Brown like he was, and now he's in his ear every play, leaving Devontae Smith on the island. So I believed what was going to happen, and we saw it. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you what else. I believe that's Kansas City as well. They just happen to be at home.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know.
I think it's a done deal. I think it's a done deal when they get to Buffalo. But what were you going to say?
Well, so back to the A.J. Brown thing. I'm just wondering if Titans fans, obviously, people still tweeting it's the worst decision the franchise ever made. But with him now scrubbing his social media of anything Eagles, with the picture of him in Atlantic City, a couple days ago or whatever, and then not playing in this game with a knee injury, right?
Here we go again.
But yet you're walking around, Atlantic City at some, a boxing match or something. With, just like his kind of comments that are out there, with how everything kind of shook down with the Eagles. Are Titans fans more okay with that move now when they've seen how he struggles to handle kind of adversity within a team?
Well, with AJ,
at least publicly.
With regard to A.J. Brown, I think we need to unpack several things that are going on with him. Number one, like the scrubbing of the social media.
What are we, 15?
That's childish, right?
Maybe 12 now. I think
12,
it trickled all the way down to 12.
Okay.
That's immature, okay? What about the going to the boxing thing? Because, you're ruled out of the game. You're not with the team. Remember Big Jeff went on the road game?
Mm-hmm.
And was like
breaking
the huddle down?
Mm-hmm.
Should he have been there if he's not playing? Because I know a lot of players come down differently on that topic.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of teams, if you're injured, a lot of teams don't want you to travel because they want you to be in the building, doing rehab, getting ready, and they don't want you on the sideline where you could possibly, a play comes over and you can't move fast enough and you re-injure yourself.
I think they also like not having to pay for you to be there and all those things. Like, y'all would be shocked.
That might have something to do with it, but
at how much of a pinching organizations these franchises are sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's part of it too. But I don't know. Some players go. We see them. Some players are on the sideline for road games. So should he have been there? And if not, do you have a problem with him going out and having a good time?
The only reason I have a problem with it is because he was chosen as a captain. You're captain of this team. That's the only problem I got with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fair point.
It's already
it'd be hard to argue that.
Yeah, you didn't show up for practice the day before. They talked about that. You scrubbed the day before that. You scrubbed your social media.
And people are just watching
you
because you have a tendency to do this.
And that's the reason you did it. You knew the attention it was going to grab.
Right. I think he likes that though.
Yeah.
Well, so that goes back to my point. Titans fans, are you maybe A-okay with that one now? Not having that kind of drama in your organization?
Mm-hmm. I just think it's interesting, man. Once you get guys and you put them in a situation and when things are going good, I mean, it's hey, man, you're on the front line, smiling, taking up for your teammates. You pulling the Terrell Owens, that's my quarterback speeches and all of that. You're crying. All this means something. Now when it goes bad, when things not going like they're supposed to,
it's
like you abandoned ship.
You can't handle it.
Yeah, you had people
you can't handle the heat.
They made you a captain.
Mm-hmm.
You only been there. This is your second year. Year one. Coming
And
up year one, you're a captain.
Throwing out comments of, oh, now you know what it's like to win.
Boy.
Guess what? You won just as many playoff games as the Titans this year.
Hello. That's not a good look. That's not a good look.
So the other part of what I was thinking about with Philly is Titans fans, are you now pretty okay with the Kevin Byard trade?
It does look like he's a step slow.
Yeah.
Don't mean he ain't good.
Sure was yesterday. But so was Reed Blankenship. So
It looked like they were playing in Buffalo.
it was crazy.
It looks like Philly was playing in Buffalo. Like they couldn't tackle.
They were in the Super Bowl. They were 10-1, and all hell has broken loose.
They
Disaster.
returned everybody.
6 out of 7. They finished the season losing 6 out of 7 after a 10-1 start.
The whole team was in disarray. You went into the season with, and this is when I was watching the game, like, Jalen Hurts, why won't you run? Like, what are you trying to prove you're a pocket quarterback? Like, what?
But I don't even think, why didn't they call more runs?
Yeah, like that's how they were a problem.
Like, why would you not try to run the freaking ball?
That was weird.
It was bizarre.
That was weird right there. Yeah.
You have to run the ball.
You do.
You cannot function as an offense if you don't run the football.
Yeah. I wonder what.
Like, they didn't even try.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They did not. They did not. Is that the OC that much?
And, they had so much success last year because of the RPO thing.
Yep.
And, Jalen Hurts is so good at that.
No, he's a problem.
And they don't really do it this year.
It was amazing.
Well,
Man was pump faking in the pocket.
Blaine's all about spotting injuries and whatever. Like, he's, he shifted.
He is good at that.
He's so good at it. He shifted differently than he normally does when he walked to the sideline,
Who was it? Greg Oden. Mm-hmm. That was the guy. He was like, hey, one leg's longer than the other. He's gonna have knee problems and he's not gonna last.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned. So I think it was Greg Oden. Mm-hmm. Whoever it was, he was dead on right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Blaine had said
Blaine could spot it, man.
He thinks he's dealing with the more serious leg injury or something.
I can see that. But dang.
But still.
Yeah. That pocket was collapsing. Like, it was no reason for you to stay in that pocket. You get out of there. Please.
Well, and then, of course.
I'm still on this gummy thing over here.
Oh, get off it.
Yeah,
gelatin is made from cartilage, bones, hooves, or skin of slaughtered pigs.
There we go. Here you go. You want one, Slade?
No, y'all look like y'all have a
back to the RPO game.
Piece of cake.
Over there.
Yeah.
The Eagles offensive coordinator is one of these guys that the Titans want to talk to.
The old one, no. No, the old went to the coach,
The old one.
Hold
the old
on.
one. That's
Which
right.
one? Because that whole thing's a disaster, too.
They know it's a disaster.
The old one.
Sirianni looking around like, hey, man, what is going on?
Did you see the guys throwing popcorn on him as he was walking out?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Popcorn.
That was nuts.
Number one, why did you still have popcorn?
Yeah, a big
at
bucket.
the end of the game. Is that
Probably
the end of the game
just
or
for
halftime?
that
was
reason.
in. That had to be in.
Probably just for that reason.
If it was halftime, I would get it.
I don't know, because people were still hanging around. Might have been. Well, it was at Tampa Bay, so they were probably cheering. Could have been the end.
I'm just saying,
I thought it was the end.
The lifespan of popcorn is not much. Like, you get popcorn and throw all the butter on it, and you like to put like M&Ms in there too.
Yeah.
How long does that thing last at the movies?
You getting through this. It's 15, 20 minutes right here. That's it.
There's no way any of us would have still had popcorn left to throw at that guy.
No.
If that was the end of the game.
Busting that popcorn down. Mm-mm.
Unless you bought it with like 5 minutes to go in the game. And then why? Why did you wait that long?
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got time for it.
These are the weird questions that pop through my
Buying
head.
popcorn that
You want
way.
it for Sirianni.
So
Because then it's been sitting there
Exactly.
forever, too. It's not like it's fresh.
here's the other thing with regard to the candidates. Like, because everywhere you go, people are like, hey, who do you want to see as coach? How do you know? Yeah. Unless you're sitting in that room and listening to this guy explain how he's going to manage an NFL football team.
Yeah.
Where he ranked as an offensive coordinator doesn't, not that it doesn't mean anything, it does, but it doesn't mean everything. Like, you don't just pick the best guy based off stat. Like, give me the Lions, Ben Johnson, because he was number 3 in total offense or whatever it is. it's not that easy. Like, you got to be in the room, don't you? Like,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
think so.
really careful with, like, I have no problem saying I have no idea on this.
I'm saying I won't Ben Johnson, and I have reasons why. But
Okay.
to your point, though, I understand what you're saying because Miss Amy said it as well. Like, we will go and talk to them, see what their vision is of the team, and also figure out just what staff you will be bringing with you. I thought that was key.
Yeah,
So
for
they
sure.
don't know.
For
They
sure
don't know who they
asking
want.
that.
They may think Ben Johnson is the guy, and he come in and he talk about the staff he bringing in. They be like, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, his
We want that
offense
style.
is innovative
Yeah.
and very successful.
Yep, in 2 years. I saw somebody say something, a one-hit wonder, but
And Jared Goff had gotten to the point where the NFL community was like, that guy can't play.
yeah, exactly.
And so
Exactly.
look at you now.
Yep.
Now you're a 6-point favorite
Absolutely.
to get to the NFC Championship game.
Absolutely.
Did you see the
I'm
Did y'all see the image about the Lions? And it was like Madden the year they last played in the playoffs and Madden now. And the difference in the graphics.
Oh, that's glorious.
Wow. It's a real throwback.
There was like a little cartoon ambulance on the field from '91.
Yeah, really
Like
boxed in.
they're the feel good,
Yeah.
right?
I love it. Don't you love it?
Yep.
Yeah.
They went from the laughing stock to
Especially for the
everybody
people of Detroit, right?
Well, and you saw Dan Campbell give away his game balls, and you know he got to Goff, and he was like, "You're good enough for Detroit," and threw him the ball.
I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
Keep receipts, man.
You're good enough for Detroit. Let's go.
So you like Ben Johnson?
Yep, and I can tell
Okay.
you why later. But I can tell you now if you want to, but I can tell you now.
I mean,
We gotta go to break.
we do have to hit a break, but
Is there a guy you like?
Ben Johnson. That's my.
I mean, if I had to choose
That's
one,
my
that
top
would be my guy.
candidate.
I
Yeah.
also like the OC for Houston as well, but it's just
Bobby
something.
Slowick.
Yeah, I just
I like him too. Those are the two guys
Yeah.
based on what we know.
Right.
But again, like I
But
just
then you
the
also
more I
have
think about it,
CJ Stroud that you've worked with. Like, I need somebody that is going to continue to help
yes,
develop Will Levis
That's
into
key.
what we think he can be.
That's key.
And I think that is the most important, number one. I don't care what your background is, but I need the proof that you can help a quarterback.
On top of that,
Ben Johnson has that.
I think he's not figured out, but he's been able to watch Dan Campbell and the way he goes about his everyday coaching. And it seems
Motivating
to me-
those
Yeah, it
guys.
seems to me Dan Campbell gets out the way until he has to, and then he'll come in and tap you on the shoulder. Hey, man, we need to do this. This your job. Now you handle it. You
Right.
figure it out. Get it right.
yeah.
DC, you the DC. OC, you the OC. I manage it when we get together. Y'all do your job.
Right. I guess the reason why I say this is because I started thinking about like guys that go through the hiring cycle a lot and don't get like Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
Like people started saying, "Well, he doesn't interview well." Okay, well, how do I know that? I mean, he hadn't gotten a job. So
and I don't
you know,
need I don't need him to interview well if he gonna
There's a-
produce out there on the field.
Right.
Right. So
There's
where's the balance
something
there?
with that the general
something.
public is not privy
Yep.
to.
Yep,
But
that's
it's
something.
like, you know, when Joe Honk wanted to come work here. Like, okay, that's cool. And I watched like his videos from Alabama and stuff like that. But then me and Babs got a chance to talk to him.
right.
Yeah.
And so I think that, just for sure helped that situation.
Well, it's a totally different perspective too.
Yeah, I need to see you in action.
And not to mention,
Well, Babs comes at you with the hard questions too, man.
Oh, you can't wait.
You
Mayor
should-
was just like chatting, like, hey.
well, I felt
you
like I
know.
already knew him, sort of, like in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe because he was working with Tom Abraham, who I'd known, and I
Yeah.
had talked to him about him and things like that. But no, but like seriously, like Babs, you could start like do you want me to interview your people?
Yeah. She's a hiring firm, hiring agency. What is
Perhaps a little psycho. Listen,
Bring
Joe Honk,
Babsy in.
if you
Sure.
had a choice, which would you rather be, the bat or the ball, and why?
I mean, she didn't do that, but
I
she
didn't
was.
do that.
But she was coming.
Wow.
That Hunk, man.
Get him, Babsy.
You know,
I'm
you
glad
guys
you-
know
I'm
Hunk
glad you
now
went on my
after
interview.
listening to him on our show. Can you imagine what his
Oh, my
internal
gosh.
reaction was to our conversation?
this is-
I think he had also done his homework on us,
Yes.
which probably helped him in that deal. All right, I do want to let you know that Tennessee is playing Florida at 4:00. Okay,
Yeah, get it on.
Tennessee is favored by 9.5 in this matchup.
Take it, y'all. They cover.
That's a big line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they Styles.
Well, which freaking Tennessee team is it?
Styles. Trust me.
Like they can handle Florida style. They can't handle a
yep.
Mississippi State style.
Because Mississippi State presents the same kind of style that they like to play. Physicality, got long athletic wings, bigs inside. They're going to pound it inside.
And those
slow
games
the ball
turned into
down.
50-50 games.
That's what it was. That's how they
So,
won.
but if that's the style you like to play, you should be okay with defending it.
I think home court played a factor, and there was number 5 walking in there too. And Mississippi State needs a
First top 10 wins since
a feather in
2002.
their cap. Yeah. So they needed it more. You know
You
what I mean?
can listen to the game on the Zone app. I did want to let you guys know that. You can go to the Zone app, look at the Tennessee basketball logo, click on that if you want to listen to the game. We will keep you updated.
I might click on it.
When we come back, Jim Wyatt, TennesseeTitans.com next on 104.5 The Zone.
Whoo, I bet you really know if you need new windows and doors right now. We're talking like feels like temperatures -3 outside. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. You might want to go ahead and give them a call so you're ready for next time we have these cold spells because replacement windows are a real thing, and you might be surprised to learn that they are affordable with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. They can help you out, that cold air seeping through your windows. I redid my windows and doors with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville in my home and my rental property, and they were phenomenal to work with. And right now they do have this awesome deal going on, which is 50% off qualifying installations and no money down, no interest, no payments for 12 months. So go ahead and get those things replaced. If now is the time, all you have to do, Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, is go schedule your free consultation and check out that offer they have going on. It's real easy. PellaNashville.com.
What's happening, good folks? Ron Slay here. Kellum StemCellInstitute.com is where you want to dive into. If you got pains and inflammation and things of that nature that you've been fighting, you tired of taking all these medicines and going to Walgreens or wherever you're going to go get something over the counter. Listen, man, get it all nipped in the bud. This is what you do. Go get some holistic stem cell therapy, just like I did. Let your body heal on its own. That's right. Your cells, your solution. It's up to you. Your body's own healing cells harvested and redeployed based on your needs, knowing that the stem cells attack inflammation in the body. And we know that all autoimmune disorders derive from inflammation. Had it in my knee when it got it done, and I promise you, as soon as they deployed them back into my knee, I felt it. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I could have probably played 4 or 5 more years if I would have got this. But you got the opportunity to get ahead, man. Arthritis, congestive heart failure, all of these fall up under it. You got to get you a consultation today. 615-850-4415. That is the number. KellumStemCellInstitute.com.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay broadcasting live on a Tuesday in the Music City.
On a Tuesday.
Jim Wyatt.
Snowy Tuesday.
Snowy Tuesday. Jim Wyatt joins us from TennesseeTitans.com. Jimmy, did you get out there sled and all that stuff?
No, I did. I got out there and shoveled my driveway. Got the snow off of it, but my days of sledding probably passed me by.
This snow was actually okay for like snow removal. You know what I mean? Like
it was soft.
It was a dry snow.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, I mean, my subdivision doesn't get treated by snow plows. Don't be passing through my subdivision too much. So I'm kind of hunkered in, hoping things will clear up. Maybe the sun will do some melting. But I did do my part and got my driveway shoveled.
Remember the days when we were kids and like Nashville didn't have snowplows? Like that wasn't even a thing.
Really?
No.
For what?
Yeah, I do remember that. And I know a lot of people up north, make fun of people down south when you get a couple of inches of snow and it's Armageddon. But I do think that, and Nashville, I think, has done a good job of getting some of the major roadways cleared, but obviously don't have the snowplow capability they do up north. Not everybody has four-wheel drive. You don't have the roads treated like you do up there. So it is more of an ordeal down south when you don't deal with them. You had 7-8 inches of snow, and that's almost twice as much that the city got all of last season in one snowstorm. So it was a heck of a snow event here, and it's pretty. I love it. I still get excited looking at the forecast when a big snowstorm's coming, but then after a couple of days, I'm ready for it to drop and ready for spring.
I love it too. Like, I think it's like one of the more peaceful things there is to sit there and just watch snowflakes fall from the sky. So I'm with you. I'm with you there. So
I love it. And Brent, you grew up here. I mean, I was one of the kids, going to grade school where I do all the telephone numbers for the TV stations in town, and you'd call and ask if they heard of St. Henry's School is in class for tomorrow, or Father Ryan's closed. I mean, back in the day, you used to actually be able to call the local TV station and find out whether the school was closed. And of course, you had Bill Hall and the Snowbird, which everybody was familiar with around here.
Remember when they killed off the Snowbird?
Yeah, Bill Hall was the man. But yeah, the Snowbird, yeah, there was controversy involved in that.
He gone.
But Slay said something in our text strand. He was like, y'all, it's already snowing in Memphis. And I was like, that gave me such flashbacks. Remember being in school and like it would just start flying around the school that it's snowing in Memphis.
Oh, yeah. And they got out of school a lot of times because it was snowing in Memphis. And then that snow never made it to Nashville.
So did
people got a lot smarter over the years to have these forecasts pretty accurate.
So how many candidates do you think they'll end up? I don't even know where to start with this. Like, you're at such a space that Don mentioned, like, today is 1 week from Mike Vrabel getting fired. And there are 9 names that I've seen. Like, how listen.
Where are we officially?
Yeah, Rand Carthon said he's going to cast a wide net. I mean, might as well interview everybody, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen 10 unofficially that have been listed. 4 I know have been done. Interviewed, Brian Callahan
10,
and Mike Kafka on Friday, and then interviewed Mike McDonald and Antonio Pierce on Saturday. No one in today, but I think the rest of this week you'll see more interviews take place, and I think you certainly could have as many as 10 in this first round, and then we'll see what happens from there. It's different now that you've got to do everything virtual the first couple of weeks, and then next week is when you'll really start seeing some action and things will get serious. And I think you're going to see coaches across the league get hired, and so I'll be curious to see if more names or more candidates emerge here over the next couple of days. Obviously, you've got teams that are still playing, which kind of slows down the process. I want to talk to those guys. And obviously, you've got some other jobs that are currently open that you're kind of waiting to see how they're going to be filled. And for that matter, you got rumor mill has, potential openings in Dallas and Philly. So we'll have to see how those shake out. But It's all a very, it's a very busy time for people across the league, and then it's going to be interesting to see how these spots get filled and when they get filled.
So there's so much talk within the Titans fan base about offensive-minded head coach as opposed to defensive-minded head coach. Clearly, the list of candidates for the Titans that has come out already has both. What do you think their focus is? You know, there's also a lot of talk about how, they didn't share their vision and whatever else. Who cares? But with that being said, where do you think this franchise falls on offensive, defensive-minded head coach? Does it matter?
I don't know. I think it's got to be the right person. You know, obviously, I hear the same thing. People want to see, because the Titans have gone, just had a defensive coach. They want to see something different. They want to see an offensive-minded coach work with a young quarterback. I don't think that has to be the hire. I get the intrigue there. I just think it's got to be the right person, and I think that'll be discovered through the interview process. And if you hire a defensive coach and he's got a idea of somebody that's going to come in here and work for them that you feel good about, and then I think you can feel good about where things are going offensively, even with the defensive hire. But I think it's got to be the right person. I mean, there's so much made of the Rand not sharing the vision. I think for a number of reasons he didn't do it. One is, I think you want to give. You want to you don't want to give the guys interviewing kind of a layup on what they want to hear by telling them what you expect their vision to be. You want to hear it from their own mouth, and I think you in the course of the interview process, you and Rand and the coaching candidate are obviously going to work together moving forward and come up with that vision together. The vision is you want to win. I mean, you want to score more points. You want to play good defense. You want to win championships. I mean, I think that's across the league. How you go about doing it is going to depend on who you hire. And I think you want somebody to impress you with a vision that they have, and then go from there.
With a young quarterback, though, like if like a defensive coordinator is interviewing, boy, you better have a clear plan of what that offense is going to look like from a coaching perspective, too, because
OC and QB coach.
The controlling owner mentioned as a selling point young quarterback.
Yep.
So, I'm with you on best guy, and you really don't know until the interview process, but I guess that's part of it, right? Like if you go in there, you've got to have a clear plan of what that coaching staff's going to look like on the other side of the ball, particularly.
Yeah, you have a plan, but not all plans go perfectly, because if we've seen, I think everybody remembers during Mike Vrabel's early days as the head coach, there were several people he had in mind to come in here and work for him, and that, it didn't work out. They either stayed where they were, they took a job somewhere else, or just thought it wasn't a good fit here. So, I think a candidate could come in and say, hey, I want this guy to come with me. I plan on bringing this guy. That's not always the way it happens. So you got to feel good about the coach first. But, I am with you in that you got to have a good plan for the young quarterback. I think everybody feels like the Titans have a quarterback in Will Levis who could be somebody you build the offense around, certainly. And you want to make sure you're going to continue to get growth out of him.
Love it, Jimmy. Hey, thanks for the visit, man. Really appreciate it, and we'll talk with you next week.
Stay warm, Jimmy.
Appreciate it.
There he is, TennesseeTitans.com for your Titans content. Again, you can listen to the Tennessee-Florida game on the Zone app. So get the app downloaded, and you can do it that way. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
The F&M Bank chat is open. You can participate with the show there. We'll be right back. 3HL, talking a lot of NFL, coaching vacancies, playoffs, all that next on 104.5 The Zone.
Playoffs?
Belmont basketball is back in action this Wednesday. Head over to the Curb Event Center to cheer on the Bruins as they host the UNI Panthers. Visit BelmontBruins.com for schedule and ticket information. It's a lot of fun. And it'll be a great opportunity for you to spend some time with the family and watch a great product. Bruin fans, single game tickets on sale now. Make sure to stop by the ticket office or go online and purchase at BelmontBruins.com. Don't miss out on all the free giveaways and promotions all season long. Tickets starting at just $10. Ticket representatives are standing by now. You can text or call 615-460-BALL. That's 615-460-BALL. If you text, someone will text you back right away. Again, that's 615-460-2255 or visit BelmontBruins.com. Belmont basketball, it's Bruin time. Best entertainment value in Nashville. Safe, family-friendly environment. Upgraded concessions, including kid-friendly and healthy choices. Free covered parking close to Curb Event Center. Belmont basketball, it's Bruin time.
It is 4:02. Good afternoon from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. I'm Jackson Williams. The NFL divisional round is set Saturday. It'll be the Texans and the Ravens at 3:30. Green Bay taking on San Francisco at 7 o'clock. On Sunday, it is Tampa Bay versus Detroit at 2 o'clock, and the Chiefs and Bills going at it in Buffalo at 5:30. In NFL news, after the Eagles fell to the Bucs last night, ending their season, Eagles All-Pro center Jason Kelce reportedly informed teammates he is retiring. Kelce just completed his 13th season in the NFL. The Vols just tipped off against Florida as we speak. You can catch that game on the 104.5 The Zone app on the Tennessee basketball stream starting right now. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty with you on a snowy, cold day. It's 18 degrees in downtown Nashville
It's
right
snowy
now.
and cold.
So this thing coming on Thursday is either going to be rain or like a mix, or rain to a mix to snow. Like
We don't want
we
the
don't know.
mix.
This is like typical Nashville thing
Yeah,
right
this
here.
this how you get left behind.
Down the town.
Yep, this the one. Yep. So we gotta get out there to the grocery store tonight.
Can't get that.
More bread, more milk. Still got 2 loaves right now.
2 loaves. Making a lot of sandwiches.
A whole bunch. Ain't got no turkey, no deli meat though.
Ain't got no peanut butter, no jelly.
Hey man,
Yeah, but I just read, so right now they think it's going to start as rain, and they say 1/4 of an inch of rain. Do you know how many inches of snow that is?
how much?
So if it's just snow, 2.5 inches of snow.
And the rest rain?
1/10 of an inch of rain is equivalent to 1 inch of snow.
Yo, they didn't tell us we were gonna have to do that coming in.
What, math?
Yes.
It's true.
I know, but I don't.
So
still
if
don't
it's a
get it.
1/4 of an inch of rain,
Break
if
it
it
down in
falls
layman
as snow,
terms.
then it's 2.5 inches of snow. Plus, they're talking about like snow at night too. So I don't know.
ice,
That's typically what it'll end up being.
ice, baby. Too
Either
cold.
really cold rain or whatever.
too cold.
So 7.6 inches of snow in this snowstorm. Dawn Davenport is here.
What up, Babsy?
She's dealing with it.
She's dealing and willing and willing and dealing.
You have any problems driving in? I've got a complaint.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, do you?
Yes. Now that I immediately look at you and start thinking about traffic.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
glad I can invoke that in you.
here's the thing, y'all. If you haven't cleaned off your car, clean off the top, please, because once you hit the interstate, I almost dropped the S-bomb.
That Shiano?
Is coming right at you, and it's like a weapon,
Yeah. It's dangerous.
especially if it's like ice.
Luckily,
Get
a
that
lot of
crap-
that snow was soft, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
you got to
exactly
clean
true.
it off before you drive.
Yeah, the top of your car. I know, a lot of people around here aren't. We're always told that we don't do well with snow. Okay, dude.
Go Vols.
By the way, you can
Slade's watching
listen
the Vols.
to the game, Tennessee and Florida, on
gonna
the,
see-
on the app.
I want you not to have the reaction I just had. People, please listen to it on the app. And I told you. So y'all can have that reaction.
So the other day,
Sorry.
Tennessee's playing
My bad.
Georgia, and Slay hates getting text messages from me during games
Yes.
because basketball moves too fast, and my emotions go right there with it, 100 miles an hour down in the left lane.
Yes. Nobody's in your way.
But Connect went down the floor and dunked it, and the announcers treated. I don't know who was doing the game. I don't. So but this is what happened. They treated it like he can't do that.
Yeah.
He's never dunked before or something. I'm like, Connect dunks all the time,
Yeah. He's a freak.
which he just did.
Again.
Caught it off the rim with his left hand.
What did you say
they're
that you needed
rolling.
to see from Tennessee in this game?
I need to see Josiah Jordan James step up. Because one thing you need to count on, especially with fifth-year seniors, is the 10 points a game that he gives you. And
He just splashed the 3.
yes, he did. The emergence of Jonas Adu. Whew. Boy, that gives you a lot of things to work with, man. If you can trust him coming off screen rolls, being able to drop off passes from Connect, who's going to get doubled, Zakai, who's going to get doubled, and trust him to make the right play.
Where do y'all think the Titans fit in if you had to rank these coaching vacancies? So it's the Falcons, and Bill Belichick interviewed last night, right?
Yep.
Carolina Panthers, who in the hell would want that job?
That's last, and
Not close.
not close.
Yeah.
Las
What
Vegas
else might get
Raiders,
that one?
Garoppolo.
I think you got more to work with here than you do with the Raiders, but
I do too. I think Levis makes it an attractive job.
he
Agreed.
does.
And so
Yep.
does that cap space.
And bingo.
Yes, for sure.
Bingo. And you already have a GM in place.
so does it. Yep.
Raiders don't even have their GM yet.
And a GM that is on the clock.
Yep. Yep.
So Raiders getting GM and coach in the same year, is that an advantage? In terms of both of those roles being in lockstep?
I mean, you would think you have some
I would
solid
s-
ground going
yeah.
forward, like the next 3 or 4 years, you would hope.
I would say it gives you some time
Yeah.
together.
Yep.
So you could probably make that argument.
Yeah. I don't know if they are.
They picked 13th in the first
The Raiders do?
Mm-hmm.
So would they be more lenient, though, with the history that they have? Like, I'm not sure if the Raiders sit around and wait 3 or 4 years. That's the only thing.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this. The way the NFL is made, you don't have to sit around and wait
True. Very true. Very
3
true.
years. You
Very
know,
true.
it's
Very true.
it's
Very
it's
true.
Texans were
constructed
3-13-1
for parity.
Very
last
true.
year.
Very true.
They were winless at home.
Amazing what a quarterback can do for you.
That's the thing.
Youngest quarterback with a playoff win in history of the league.
That's the most enticing thing, I think. You got a quarterback that's been through it, seen different coaches, been able to adjust, to his credit. And even when he's bad, like, you still got to see it like he was his final year in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? But the junior year wasn't like that with a different OC. So
Yeah,
I also don't think he was bad at all this year.
No,
Ever.
I wasn't saying he was if that came out, but yeah, I think no. I'm
Go ahead and reclarify that.
I thought it was really good, and I thought that's what makes it promising. Like, to a coach, this is what I'm looking for.
So, okay, what are the other jobs? We've determined
Chargers.
Panthers is last.
Chargers. So is the Chargers Justin Herbert is just Justin Herbert, or how much of that was Brandon Staley? We've had that debate before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you want to talk about teams with one score losses. Nobody in the league had more than Staley during his term.
If you're a coach, I think that may be number one for me. Because you walking in now, that is a change of maybe just strategy, and they could take off. You talking about weapons, man. They got weapons all the way through. Receivers,
Yep.
Running back. They got a line, like, I don't know what they can. I don't know what
That should be a playoff team, right?
It should be, without question. You have the last 3 years they have the top 5 preseason favorite for MVP. Year in and year out, the last 3 years. It's always Justin Herbert. So
big arm, that's for sure. A lot of arm talent. So yeah, that's kind of their situation. Seattle. Again, what's going on at quarterback there?
Yeah.
Washington Commanders.
Don't none of these jobs look.
And the Tennessee Titans.
Outside of us, the Raiders and the Chargers, none of them look. Atlanta, I guess. They
I
got
think
weapons.
the Titans job is really appealing.
I do too.
Well, Atlanta, what are you doing at quarterback?
Yeah,
they can't decide on Desmond Ritter.
Exactly. And
They
you
keep
already
playing
the
him
old staff couldn't decide on.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They kept playing him and pulling him and playing him and pulling him. They're like, what is it?
You already got a running back in.
Bijan Robinson for sure.
I already got him in place. So you're gonna be it's built around him.
Belichick interviewed there.
Yep.
That's the word, right?
Last night, apparently.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Belichick?
I think
Hold that thought. Let's do that when we come back. 615-737-1045, going through some of this NFL coaching search stuff. 615-737-1045, 3HL 1045 The Zone.
What's happening, people? You're losing your hair and you need a simple solution that works. You want the best modern technology with top-rated physicians. You want something that's guaranteed to work. Well, guys, you need Advanced Hair. Advanced Hair has a completely redefined hair restoration from the experience itself to the unmatched results they produce. Receding hairline, bald spot, thinning hair, address them all with a simple one-day treatment in a calm, relaxed environment with the most experienced professionals. Advanced Hair has performed tens of thousands of breakthrough advanced FUE treatments. And get this, your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day. No one else in Nashville can offer the advanced FUE found at your Advanced Hair. Fix the hair loss today, starting with your free consultation. You'll get $500 off if you move forward. Call 629-348-HAIR. Refine your hairline with the team that's redefined hair restoration. Don't forget to ask about that advanced hair guarantee. 629-348-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
I want to tell you about my friends at Brentwood Jewelry, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Check them out online, BrentwoodJewelry.com. Valentine's Day coming up quickly, and you need to be on top of your game, and the Imamali family can help you out there for sure. Check out their shop for a pre-owned Rolex. You can gift your significant other a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost. And every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance and is presented with a 2-year warranty. They offer an extensive online selection that includes both prior models and the current models for you to compare. BrentwoodJewelry.com is the website. They have other brands as well, Hamilton, Bremont, or Oris watch lines, from sleek or classic to multifunctional. You can get the watch that fits your person's style and needs. You can find the perfect watch in the price point that fits your budget at Brentwood Jewelry. They have everything you need, everything you're looking for. They'll be able to help you out, make this Valentine's Day special. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 1045, the zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Slay Dog is here.
Hey, I'm in the building.
I'm in the building.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Hey, I'm in the building. I'm in the
Gotcha.
building. I'm in the building.
I just remembered that. I forgot to do that.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
Would you like to offer up a little update?
Yes, update. Tennessee is winning. I don't even remember what the score is. But Tennessee's doing a really good job. What's the score? Oh, I thought that was smiling.
Are you hearing voices?
Yes, I am.
In your head?
Yep. I'm all in my head. Tennessee's doing a great job inside, outside, man, and not settling for threes. They are taking advantage of giving the ball to good position in the post and being able to draw fouls. They should be in the bonus here in a minute, probably by the 6-minute mark, which is pretty good if you're in the bonus by then.
Go Vols.
Yes, indeed. And you get
Babs is all about it today. It's kind of crazy.
I love when Babs is like this.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. Like, Tennessee's bench, keep talking about depth. They got to come out and
It's 16 to 11. Slay.
Yeah, out of score. They've got blown out
That's what it
bench
says.
production the last 2 games. For a team that we've been harping on that's deep, that's not deep. You was 33 to 11, and then I think like 38 to 34 to 8 or something. Like back-to-back games. And that's not a deep team. Auburn, that's deep. 10 players playing, that's deep. So I don't know if the players ain't earned it, coach don't trust them enough, whatever it is, depth needs to show, and depth is doing a good job because Mayshak is making an impact, Owaka's making an impact, need Gainey and somebody else.
I noticed that when they first started conference play, I texted you about that. Only 8 players played, and 7 today. So as you're saying, that'll be more important. Yeah, Florida's got 4 fouls. Florida's 4 for 14 from the floor.
Let it fly, Florida. See, Babsy, you was asking me what I think. Look at Babsy.
Let it. She's okay.
She's letting it fly.
And she's typing hard, which means she's going at someone.
She is late.
Look at her.
Go Vols. Stop dropping that. Stop it.
Dropping it like it's hot.
About to kick you out of that room, Smiley.
Deep undercover.
Deep.
Oh, look, it's the world famous Sun Sphere.
No, I did not say go Vols. That's a drop that they recorded years ago.
You
that
did say it at some
cannot
point.
Get out of here.
I don't know why you said it, but you did say it. That is you.
I don't remember why I said it either.
I think
maybe they were playing Alabama or something.
I think that's what it was, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's going on with you replying to people as the entire radio station? That's the other thing.
Oh, yeah, I usually tag my name in it. I feel like you can tell when I respond.
Yes, you can.
Usually.
Yes.
Like, there are some days where I don't even look at the chat. Then there are some days that I, jump in and respond to people. No, James Fields, we just disagree. We disagree on a lot. Yeah. Well, James said that the Titans is the worst open coaching job out of these.
Out of Falcons, Panthers a better job.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, right.
The Carolina Panthers are a better job.
Yeah.
No.
Raiders,
You are
Chargers,
wrong.
Seahawks, Commanders.
I am confident
Titans.
100% that you are wrong.
Falcons is not a better job.
A lot of it, I think, has to do with how good do you think Will Levis can be?
Mm-hmm.
It does. Well, and so that's part of it. He is not sold on Will Levis. He said Levis hasn't done anything to write home about. And now that the coaches are gone, he'll go backwards next year. And we've seen how that goes. Just look at Mariota.
Also, who writes home anymore? Like, what are we sending letters?
And why do you think just because
I didn't
the
even
coaches
think
are gone,
about that. But okay, the coaches are
See,
gone.
I think about weird
why does
things.
that mean
Yeah,
you
You have
digress?
no idea who the heck's going to come in and coach him. You have no idea,
Wait,
but
wait.
he's going to regress.
Be a QB guru that comes in, a quarterback whisperer.
Could be. And listen, Will Levis might not be it. He might not be it. Who knows?
Right.
But I saw enough glimpses of him as a rookie with the worst offensive line in the entire league to look at that if I'm a coach and say, I think they might have a quarterback.
Yeah, it's just
There, from arm strength to, well, we know competitiveness and grittiness and all of that.
And what NFL people tell us. And,
Exactly. To his ability to grow a little bit and see the field a little bit more. Not that he was able to make it through many progressions because offensive line worse than the league.
That man was trying to figure out how to play NFL football at a quarterback position while standing in traffic.
On the fly.
Right.
I mean, just cars coming at him.
On the fly.
In the left lane.
Yeah.
Standing in all the lanes.
Yeah. So I get it. You're not sold on Will Levis. That's fine. And I just said we can agree to disagree, and he's like, all right, we'll agree to disagree.
Wow, all right.
But you also can't
Beth.
point out, look what happened with Mariota. Nobody on that staff is on this staff now.
Right.
What does that have to do with anything that has to do with Will Levis?
Nathaniel?
Zero.
Nathaniel.
Not a thing.
And by the way, Mariota is not a starter in the league either.
Right.
That's another one.
He went home, didn't he?
People were saying behind the scenes a little bit
yeah. But he went
differently.
home, yeah.
We heard that about a year before.
I know. And remember, I started talking about it on the air, and everybody just
crushed
say
you.
something bad about Marcus Mariota. That dude did a great job of coming in here and acting like he's everyone's child.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm telling you, people.
You got crushed for that.
People were going to the
no.
mattresses to defend Mariota.
Yeah. Well,
I did get crushed for that, which was weird because, like, that went against
And you were right.
my grain of mayor. But, yeah. I'm sorry I was right. I'm not always right. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that dude, though. Like, that was the thing that I kept having to say. Like, I love him. Like, he's an awesome dude. He is the president, founder, CEO, and Hall of Famer on your good guy list over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spot me a better dude.
Yeah. And then, to your point, like, I talked to some friends that were on the Falcons, and that's what they all said. Like,
He's the best.
This
Salt of
dude
the earth.
it was like, man, it hurt me, dog, when we got to the facility and he wasn't there. It was like, dude, where you at? And then he called us personally and was like, hey, man, I'm just thinking this, that, and the other. Sorry to step away. Like, who does that? You could have just left. But they were like, man, this is one of the nicest dudes on earth.
Oh.
So
James now says Levis is Mariota 2.0.
Nathaniel.
I'll tell
If
you
you're
this.
not going to watch the tape,
just
I
gotta
can't
know.
help you there
Mariota
because
had-
his arm
Yeah.
is
it's
way
not
better
it's not comparable.
than Marcus
let him go,
Mariota,
James.
period.
just let him go.
And if you
James,
can't see
listen.
that watching him throw, I can't help
Listen,
you.
James is sitting here on a snowy day, just having some fun.
Yeah, that's
He's
all.
just
And
poking.
He
he's
just got
poking
right
the
into
bear.
you, man.
That's all it is.
I'm sitting here talking to
Appreciate
Slay
your
about basketball,
interaction, though,
and we
James.
start hearing. And you're like, oh my gosh.
Send. Send. Send.
Oh man.
No, I do appreciate it. So we'll revisit this next year, James.
So
See how it goes.
do you go offensive or defensive higher? if you're this high?
Offensive.
I'm going offensive.
And don't
Don't you
even,
have to?
You have to.
Opposite higher thing aside, because that is a real thing, not just in football, like in life. That's a thing.
Right.
But
I feel like you have to with where your team is right now.
I don't want to go defensive guy who's selling me on this will be my offensive coordinator and this is what. No, I want you responsible for this quarterback. I want you responsible for this quarterback
Yes.
that we have invested, coming from Amy Adams Strunk's mind, I think, invested like their entire franchise on. At least for right now.
And to that point, like, this is the first time you have a guy coming in where you don't have to go defensive because you don't have a running back that is a three yards in
what
a
your
cloud and
offense
dust.
is
Yeah,
made
so
of.
you know what I'm saying? Now you can come in and you can be innovative. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have it already figured out. You now come in and evolve your offense.
So here's the other thing too. Random thought. There have been some decent offensive coordinators that have come through here, right?
Yeah.
And where do they go? To be head
Head
coaches,
coaches, yeah.
after they're successful.
Yep.
Anybody see
Don't you want
anybody see the
your
success
offensive guy to stick around?
I would love
coming for LaFleur going to the Packers after 1 year here?
Crazy,
it.
huh?
That was dope. And look at him.
And Vrabel didn't want him.
Did he not? I don't remember
think
that.
I'm
I'm
thinking
trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember it too. Now that I say that,
That's tough.
I need to think about that. I can't remember.
You're
it's a
probably
good point,
right.
though.
Yeah.
That dude was a flash in the pan over here. 615-737-1045 at 3HL1045 on Twitter. Yeah, I think. Plus, Amy Adams Strunk in her statement mention Levis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so
You got your guy. See what it's like when you don't have a guy.
I mean, I'll talk to all these dudes, right? But like, don't you have to go offensive hire?
I think you do.
And
it's logical, but
somebody mentioned where'd it go? It's moving quickly now. TWF mentioned Shanahan tree is proven. So Bobby Slowick. I mean, that is a valid freaking point.
And you're also robbing your AFC South opponent, too.
Right. And he'll probably bring other coaches from that staff, I would imagine. Tennessee up 22-12. You can listen to that on the Zone app. 615-737-1045 is the number. Tristan in Nashville next up on 3HL. Tristan, what's up?
Yes, I think the Titans should go get Mike McDonald from Baltimore Ravens because here's the thing. He was once Jim Harbaugh was losing to Ohio State, he asked his brother, who should I go get? And, I need to interview I need a defensive coordinator to beat Ohio State. And his brother, John Harbaugh, gave him two people, Mike McDonald, who was on Baltimore staff, and Jesse Minter. And so Mike McDonald and both of them got interviews. So Mike McDonald, got the defensive coordinator position first, and then they beat Ohio State, got to the playoffs the first year, and then John Harbaugh fired his defensive coordinator, got Mike McDonald again, and then Jesse Minter was down at Vandy coaching the defense, and that's one of my coaches, and the next one is Joe Brady, who won the national title with
LSU.
Yes, LSU, who's coaching the Bills offense, and I would say that guy would be an extraordinary person to go get, or Ken Dorsey, because everybody loves Ken Dorsey, and
Ken Dorsey's available. That's true.
I would say look at him also because Josh Allen likes him. So
yeah. Interesting. Thanks, Tristan. Yeah, so those two that he talked about, Mike McDonald has already interviewed with the Titans, by the way.
Yep. He's from down around where you are, Roswell, Georgia.
Yep. But he's a defensive guy, too.
Defensive guy.
If you're sold on the Titans moving in the offensive direction, then, you probably want to look elsewhere. What's Joe Brady doing? He's the QB's coach for the Bills, right?
Interim OC, isn't he?
Yeah, I think that's what he is.
When Dorsey left.
Yeah.
And they got better offensively, that's for sure.
I remember how instrumental he was at LSU during that run as far as quarterback development.
Yep, been with the Ravens since 2014, except for what Tristan said that 1 year in 2021 when he was the defensive coordinator at Michigan.
Are you talking about McDonald?
Yeah, Mike McDonald, sorry. And then yeah, I guess that cleans up that part of it.
Yep.
But, yeah, I mean, that goes along with the defensive
part of it. Yeah, so it's what and like we said, we're not in on those meetings.
Right.
We don't know the vision. We don't know what's important to Rand and Miss Amy.
615-737-1045. Titan Jones next up on 3HL.
Titan Jones.
Yay. What's up, guys?
What up?
What up?
So check this out, man. I was thinking to myself, man, conspiracy. I think Mike Vrabel was sabotaging the team, man. Think about this. He wanted power of the play. He wanted the power of the draft. He wanted power of free agency. My thing is, I feel like everybody we draft, he sabotaged to make it look like he would have picked the right person. For example, the guy we got in the second round, Dylan Ramirez, whatever his name was, he played right tackle. He shut Joey Bosa down. Next week, he playing guard. We'll never see him play it again. Kyle Phillips goes in there one game, has 5 clutch third down catches. Next week, they say, oh, we're not playing him this week. We promoted somebody to the special teams. Next week, I just feel like he's just doing things to sabotage the team, bro. It's like you want every draft pick we get. You got Traylon Burks out there running clear-out routes. But the guy that you played with Houston, he's running clear-out routes to make DeAndre Hopkins look good. And it's to a point that you got to say, man, are you trying to sabotage everybody we draft to make you look like you knew what you was doing and you should be able to? And I'm going to hang up and I'm going to listen.
There was a whole lot there. Thank you, Ty Jones.
Well,
I don't think he was trying to sabotage the team.
No.
Nah.
But you do bring up some points
But
that
there's
make
some
you
good
go,
points, though.
Right? I know.
dang.
Great points.
Maybe he just wasn't making good decisions. Maybe that's why he got fired.
It was, we did say a lot of times coming out of what game was it? Was it the Steelers game?
Danny on the chat. Wow, he has a point.
He does have a point. He does have a point.
That's what I was sitting here trying
He
to
does
think
have
of
a
it.
point.
Man, I mean, it's easy for me just to go, man, he wasn't trying to sabotage the team.
No.
But then you start thinking of everything he just outlined.
After the Pittsburgh game, that's what we came back raving about. Like, ooh, Kyle Phillips he's about to take off, dog. Look at that connection they got. The next week it was like, I guess Kyle
Where'd he
Phillips.
go?
What happened to him? He got lost.
You think you're going to be out here making plays? Watch this.
No.
Watch this.
That ain't what we're gonna do here.
Oh, dude.
Like,
Go back over there.
And to like what Babs was saying last week, Chris Moore, you bring Chris Moore back because he has speed, a reliable receiver, but that's what was getting open for DeAndre Hopkins. Like, he's the clear out guy.
Well, to Ty
Work.
Jones's point, too, it's going to be interesting to see next year, like, which guys, like, are the guys we're saying, where was this?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Because it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, yeah.
So is.
No doubt.
What? You were about to say something.
I'm about to say, like, that's why, to me, that's why you even more reason to bring in an offensive-minded guy.
Titan Jones got this whole thing figured out, man.
That was, and I definitely don't think Vrabel was trying to sabotage it, but boy, that was.
No, but that was a great phone call.
That's really funny.
I'm gonna be honest. At some point, I was like, "Dang, what is he doing though?"
Dylan Radins.
You know what I mean?
man.
He did do great.
He
that
did
one
do
game.
good against Bosa.
They moved him to the other side.
Like, nope, you did too good over there. Let's see, how good are you really?
Now he didn't grade out well in that game, but
But he looked good.
But
Maybe he had control over the grades too. maybe he called PFL. He called PFL. Hey man, y'all been up in no good grade of him out. No, I need him downgrade. I got to switch him this week. That was funny.
All right. 615-737-1045 at 3HL1045. When we come back, we'll talk about the divisional round. What do these point spreads look like next? 3HL1045 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? What's up? It's Cove Generators. It is time to get on top of it, man. You got an opportunity. Portable generators available. You can only get them with Cove Generators. You got other people that you can get, but why depend on somebody that you really don't know? We know these people. It's family owned, family business. We stand beside them. You should too, Babsy.
Yes, your technician, your project manager stays with you for the duration of the ownership of your generator. Lifetime partner to help you out. By the way, they've got Generator Dave over at Cove Generators. Yeah, the expert on absolutely everything generators. You can reach out to them at covegenerators.com and ask Generator Dave whatever you want to ask him about a new generator for your home. And now with this weather here, you really realize how important it is to be prepared and be ready, especially because we're about to go a week with just below freezing temperatures. So Cove Generators is your premier Generac home standby generator dealer. Call them today. Be prepared for winter and let them get your Generac automatic standby generator or any brand of generator installed. Visit covegenerators.com, 931-559-3311.
And stay connected through it all.
615-737-1045. You want in? 3HL 1045 The Zone. Slay Dog just threw down an Insta video?
Yeah, that was right down on Instagram, man, like on the story, man. Sheesh. This man, what we're watching is unfreaking believable, man.
36 against Georgia over the weekend. He has scored 11 of the last 14 points for Tennessee, not missing either, and difficult shots.
Dang.
And since the Mississippi State game, after halftime, he's had 46 points. Now he has what? What he got right now? 16, 17, 18? Who knows? He got 16 right now. Yeah, it's like it's stupid. So what is 46? 46 plus 16, 52? 62?
No, 62.
He got 62 points since halftime of the Mississippi State game. We haven't reached halftime of this game yet. This man is on a tear.
It's something.
Golly. You talking about laurels and all, and then the good thing about it is Tennessee is giving them the ball and moving. Florida has 22. He has 16. He's 7 for 8. Florida 7 for 28. Sheesh.
Back to Titans Jones conspiracy theory. Now people in the chat are getting after it. The F&M Bank chat is open. You can watch it YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Worms
Twitch,
are open.
please.
Said, look at Josh Reynolds in Detroit.
Yeah.
And Khalif Raymond, too.
Yeah, David Long, too.
David Long led Miami Dolphins in tackles this year.
David Long right out of here. David Long like, what? What I didn't even do nothing. How I get brought up?
I mean, door hit on ass. That's what happened there.
Sheesh.
Tennessee up 38-22.
Told you, get that 9.5.
Against Florida. You did say that. NFL divisional round on Saturday, 3:30. Texans at Ravens.
That's going to be a fun one, right?
Ravens favored by 9. I mean, it's the MVP.
I don't think it's going to be fun, Babs.
You think it's going to be ugly?
Yeah, I think the Ravens going to go to work.
Yeah.
UGLY.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You ain't got no alibi.
You ugly? Hey.
You ugly.
I don't disagree with you, but.
Let's look at the Baltimore weather for Saturday afternoon. Because I think, there's a snowstorm hitting the Northeast like a day early.
Really?
Y'all like snow games as much as I do?
As long as I'm not covering it or
yeah, as long
playing
as I
in
ain't
it.
there, yeah. I'm sitting there. Got no cardboard out there standing on.
Yeah, you think Tracy Wolfson wasn't the happiest person in the world that game was put off till Monday afternoon?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Friday in Baltimore, 81% chance of snow the day before the game. 1 to 3 inches. That's not awful. But Saturday, 27 is the high, 20 is the low.
Yeah, I see. That's where you get dicey. That's what you don't like.
You okay over there?
No.
Packers at 49ers. Jordan Love was awesome. We haven't even hit on the Cowboys.
He was on. Man.
What a disaster.
Mr. Debacle. That's what they name. That's what the D stand for. Not Big D. It's Big Debacle. Hey, man, they look so bad.
They kept showing Jerry Jones in the box, just like,
man. The napkin down.
It looked like somebody took his favorite pet outside and just murdered it right in front of him.
Oh my gosh, Mayor.
Yeah, Yor. That's the Yor.
Why does he always do this?
He loves it.
That's what he looked like. He was in pain.
Oh, man.
Buffalo, New York. I'm going to get to that. But, yeah, so Jordan Love was awesome. Packers look great. Cowboys look like playoff Cowboys. Now we get to the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
49ers a 10-point favorite. So you've got the games on Saturday. One's a 9-point spread and one's a 10-point spread, which in the NFL is a lot.
It is.
Especially in a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I sounded a lot like Jim Wyatt, didn't I? Playoff game.
Playoff?
But guess what, though, I think they both got something to prove. And I think they are I think it's those two teams and then it's everybody else. You see what Dallas showed. We thought Dallas was going to show some Miami high-octane offense. They ain't nothing. Eagles, they supposed to be the truth. They ain't nothing.
They're a disaster.
You got Jalen Hurts being spun around like a pretzel in the end zone trying to throw the football at nothing.
And then was pump faking. But just throw the ball. What are you doing? Who you pump faking? Who you pump faking, dog? You're not faking. They're trying to come get you.
There's always that guy in the neighborhood. You'd be playing. We used to play football in the street. I know that's not something we would advise you doing. Mm-hmm. But you always had that pump fake guy. Yeah, man, I got this. Dude, throw the ball. I've already run 7 routes.
Right. Oh, cut over here. Come on, dog.
All right, so Sunday, 2 o'clock, Buccaneers at Lions. Lions are a 6-point favorite to get to the NFC Championship game.
I mean,
Baker's dealing, though.
Baker playing.
Did you see the video of
Your
Baker?
boy.
Oh, you know I love me some Baker.
The older Baker gets, the more I like him. What is that about?
He don't give up. You see him walking out from halftime with the smelling salts?
Yeah. Getting geeked.
I mean,
Getting ready.
like, he just ain't right. No. What do you make, another 250 thou in that one?
Yeah, every playoff win.
So
keep dealing, buddy.
Is Baker not a starter, though? Good gosh.
What? So Slay's about a possession ahead of us watching on television. He's watching on his computer. So I'm guessing Dalton Connect's about to do something. Yeah, there's another 3.
The man's in his face. Like
that was, you couldn't have played better defense on that
great.
shot.
That's great D.
No.
Good gosh, almighty, dog.
What do we talk about? The zone?
9
Sometimes
for 10.
Yeah.
That man
Sometimes
might go for
it's
40.
just,
You got 22.
you're just there.
He's got
In
22.
14 minutes.
Man.
That's a hell of a feeling right there. But
It's like you against Syracuse.
Is that your zone game?
that was a definite zone game.
How many did you score?
28 and 12.
Dang.
Yeah, I was feeling it. Off
What was the
bench.
37-point game? Some West
that
team.
That was New Mexico.
New Mexico, yeah.
That was early. That was like the third game back off my ACL. Talking about feeling it. Yeah.
No, I mean, the Buccaneers are going to have to sign Baker Mayfield, aren't they, to like an extension? His contract's up.
That's what I was going to ask, though. Is he a starter?
I love he picked up a first down. Like, he went running and picked up a first down. And he did like the arrow thing and the smelling thing in the same motion. Is he a starter? Yeah, he's a starter. Look at him. He's led the team to the playoffs, man.
Is he? I mean, wasn't unexpected, though.
But the Eagles, it was more of a testament to what the Eagles were.
Yeah, but 6-1 in their last 7.
I don't know if I'm like.
Why
you know, I love Baker, but I don't know if I'm that
Baker.
sold.
That's Babs' the guy.
Hell yeah! Ever since he went,
I just
Love
don't.
that guy.
to the Nebraska side. Was it Nebraska or Texas? It was the Texas sideline.
So many people had an issue with that.
Yeah, I mean, he went crotch shot in the middle of the field. By the way, Buffalo, if y'all want to move to Buffalo, New York, here is their weather. You ready? Tonight, 79% chance of snow, low of 11. Tomorrow, high of 22, 86% chance of snow. Thursday, 24, 55% chance of snow. Friday, 21, 45% chance of snow. Saturday, 17, 31% chance of snow. And then Sunday for the game, partly cloudy, 26.
Oh, balmy. A balmy 26.
It's literally supposed to snow every day this week there. Chiefs at Bills, though.
You
That's
want to
Patrick
move there?
Mahomes.
No, nobody wants to move there.
To Buffalo. Yeah, why do you? Like, seriously, I want to look at the population pattern of Buffalo. This is
Population pattern.
the kind of stuff I get into.
They don't move away, though. That's what's really crazy.
No, they're
stay in it.
loyal.
They
They're
just stay
loyal
in
to
it.
that weather.
Foolishness. Yeah.
They're loyal to building a tunnel from their front door to the street.
Exactly. At any given time, too. And you know it's never going to be like today. Or this will be a dusting for them.
7.5
It's
inches.
never like this. They get it dumped on them.
Ugh.
Like, I don't want to be in there.
And it's hard to predict the lake effect, too. So it's like you could have all these plans for Thursday, for example, and then just, well, now here's 31 inches of snow.
Well, settle down.
I would be
Try it again.
so depressed
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining.
Okay.
He's just sitting there frozen. You've seen the memes
Oh, where he? Okay, yeah.
where he's
I haven't
just
seen
sitting
the
there.
movie, but yeah.
I know.
I've never seen it either. I'm not going to see it.
That's a travesty.
I ain't going to see it, yo.
Give me Lil Ron. Lil Ron's seen it.
I've
hasn't he?
seen it like twice.
He likes those scary
Yeah, it's a
movies,
problem.
so.
Chiefs at Bills. Bills
He's
favored
a
by
problem.
Chiefs at Bills. Bills favored by 2.5. Sunday at 5:30. Patrick Mahomes.
Who favored?
Bills.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Mahomes on the road for the first time in his playoff life.
Okay, that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, and he's going home. That's going to be a great one.
You're going against Patrick Mahomes.
This time, yep.
Okay.
Because they're on the road. He's going home.
I'm going Bills also. So you could have Ravens, Bills, 49ers, Lions.
That's what
Is
I
that
got.
what we're looking at?
That's exactly what I got. I think that's going to – Lions, do you know how it's going to be rocking up there? Like, if it was a game I had to pick to go to this playoff season, I would go to the Lions versus the Bucs.
Let's go.
That's going to be tough. I think it's already sold out, yo.
We know people. Know people in Detroit?
We do. I do know some people about. Yeah, we can go back and get busy if we want to, but the game would be fun.
Sunday at 2:00.
If we can get a jet, I'd go.
Get a jet? How are we going to get a jet?
Just saying,
Wheels up.
Yeah, that's right. The stipulations for me to go.
Stipulation. I need a jet.
Anybody got a jet?
It's like you need an Uber.
Yeah,
I need somebody to fly me up there and back.
Hey, Marty McFly had one.
If y'all get somebody to fly me up there and back,
I'm there.
I'm in.
We can get tickets. Jalen Reeves-Maybin will give us some tickets.
there you go.
Go Vols. Hey.
All right. 5 o'clock hour 3 and Joe coming up. 615-737-1045.
All right, maybe you're bored and you're going stir crazy in the house and you got the kids home from school and they're probably going to be home from school for a couple more days. You need to go ahead and schedule your next day at a Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa, maybe for next week because you know you're going to need it. Yes, everybody loves spa. A spa and spa gifts, and a Moment's Peace is the place to go for anything related to the spa. Massages and manicures, pedicures, sunless tanning, waxing, facials, hydrofacials, which make your skin feel amazing, which would be great with this cold weather. The heat running in your house, your skin is super dry. The hydrofacial is the best thing I've ever done for my face. They do makeup. They have a hair salon there. You name it, a Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa has it for you. And maybe you want to gift somebody a gift card so that they can have a day next week at a Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa. Gift cards available 24/7 on their website, amomentspeace.com. Call them at 615-224-0770. Go ahead and schedule your pamper session. And you can always just stop by. They are in Cool Springs, right there across Interstate 65 from Galleria Mall, the intersection of Carruthers Parkway and Bakers Bridge Avenue. Spend a little, go lavish. A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa.
It is 5:03. Good evening from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. I'm Jackson Williams. The 6th-ranked Tennessee Vols are in action, and they are at the half against the Florida Gators. Vols up 44-32, led by Dalton Connect with 22 points on 9 of 10 shooting, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. In the NFL, the divisional round is set. On Saturday, the Houston Texans will take on the Baltimore Ravens at 3:30, and the Green Bay Packers will take on the San Francisco 49ers at 7 o'clock. Sunday, we got Bucks Lions at 2 o'clock, and the Chiefs travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills at 5:30. In other NFL news, after the Eagles fell to the Bucks last night, ending their season, Eagles All-Pro center Jason Kelce reportedly informed teammates he is retiring. Kelce just completed his 13th season in the NFL. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty with you on a very cold and blustery evening in the Music City.
Oof, it's getting colder.
It's getting cold in here.
So put on all your clothes. This is what winter weather does to me. This is it.
It just feels weird, right? Like when there's a snow situation,
Feels like
there's no one in this building.
no one except for us.
And Murph.
WTN. Yep.
And Tyler from 103.3.
Yeah,
over
he's
there. I
here,
didn't see him over there.
He's from Wisconsin. He's like, you
Yeah.
guys.
and
Some-
he lives close.
Okay, explain this one. I understand the pull your windshield wipers up so they don't get frozen to the windshield, right? I get that one. Somebody's got like towels on their windshield out here.
It's a
Oh,
piece
so
of
the
cardboard,
snow- Yeah, so the snow won't hit it.
so the snow won't hit it. So the ice, it won't freeze on your. So you don't have to
Yeah.
sit there and wait for your car to do
Yeah,
frost.
defrost.
It's already good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not snowing.
Maybe they thought it was coming again.
yeah.
Maybe they've been here since.
They might have been. That
Yesterday
car
or
might have
something.
been here for a while.
Yeah, 2-3 days.
Okay, well, it's 16 degrees in Nashville. Feels like 7.
Oof.
Headed for a low of 2. I told y'all about these temperatures.
Like low, like what?
When you have single-digit temperature, get out of here.
Go where?
I don't know.
Somewhere.
Go home and don't use all your electricity, right?
Yeah, that's
Is that what
nuts
they're
right there.
saying?
Yes. So the Emily Luxon, who does a great job over at News Channel 5. Is that what they're called? News Channel 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just totally had a brain moment
Well,
here.
I mean, when you were on 2, you never said News Channel 5.
Right. That's
Okay.
true.
So
Tennessee Valley Authority is asking people to conserve electricity between 6 and 10 a.m. on Wednesday because they are going to be working to meet record demand. So some of those suggestions include lowering your thermostat by a couple degrees, avoiding using hot water and large appliances, and then turning off non-essential lights.
what's wrong with you over there?
Slay is not
like-
all about helping the cause here for TVA.
Like it's just don't like. I understand TVA, but this is the give and take you have. If you're gonna say that, then you got to give us something too on the power, on our electric bill and stuff. Like
On the
come
bill, yeah.
Like that ain't right.
Okay.
Because when it come back around, y'all don't want me to send half the payment in and be like, "Hey, now listen, y'all, you got to understand what I was doing for the rest of the community."
Remember that window where
Yeah,
I didn't,
like,
I didn't
hey.
use electricity?
Like I was one of the ones. Like I don't know what everybody else did, but I abided by what y'all were talking about. Now, can y'all cut a break? You know what they gonna say? No, we'll cut your stuff off. No,
You send half a bill.
man, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, show some love then. If that's what y'all want. I'm with it. I'm with doing it. I'm just saying they got to be reciprocal. Can't ask somebody for something.
I mean, it
then
goes
you don't
both
get nothing
ways.
back. That's all I'm saying,
Yeah.
y'all. It's boomerang effect.
By the way, I watched that movie the other day. I hadn't
Boomerang
seen it
effect.
forever. It's so good.
Boomerang.
So good.
Classic. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Tangents. All right. So the next, so tomorrow 33 degrees in Nashville.
That's warm.
Yeah. Coming off to 2
I mean,
tonight.
that's the warmest we've been in 3 days. So, but here's my concern with once we get above freezing, all of this melts. Then at night we get back to freezing, it refreezes, and then we have ice, and then we have another system coming on Thursday or Friday.
That's what's happening in our parking lot right now. I'm kind of nervous about our drive home. I told y'all I love driving in the snow. Ice, I don't want to deal with that.
Sick of that.
I don't deal with no horses.
I don't mess with them
So
horses.
turned into me today.
But you know that every time you say something like that, you think
Eric Berry.
of Eric Berry and his
Oh, she better go on with that horse.
get on with that horse.
Nah, coach, we ain't talking yet. She better get on with that horse. Tennessee leading Florida by 12 at halftime, 44-32. Dawson Connect is on one.
Look at this stat that they're finna pop up. You read that for the people.
Dawson
Wow.
Dalton
That lets you know
Connect,
something.
86 points in a 3-game span. Only one other player has been up around that and is actually over it, but Dalton Connect's got some more time. He's got another half.
Chris Lofton.
Chris Lofton.
Chris
89.
Lofton.
CeeLo.
2006.
He could obliterate that record.
2006. I mean, that was a long time
It was
ago.
Very long time ago. It's so long ago, he put his jersey up in the rafters.
Wow.
That's how long ago it was.
It is. That's a long time. So here, Dalton Connect at halftime had 22 points on 9 of 10 shooting. His one miss was the first shot attempt for Tennessee in the basketball game. He's made 9 consecutive shots.
He's in the zone.
Living in it.
And they're doing everything they can to make sure they have hand in face.
No, it's good defense.
No,
really
he's
good
hitting
defense.
shots
Yeah.
with a guy like on him,
Yeah. Yes.
like
Yeah.
on his hip.
Do you want to take some of this game?
I would love to because Adu is now working again. Oh, you wouldn't ask me.
You can listen to the game on 104.5 the Stone app.
Like, yes, I would like to take some.
Let's get a little taste. Can you do a little taste of it right now?
Against Georgia in the
Full
last
network
game.
coverage
He shoots
of
a good
Tennessee,
percentage.
Florida.
He plays good defense. He blocks shots.
Well, he's shooting 52% from the floor.
Yeah, he's a player.
Pass inside, deflected by Vescovy on the inbounds. Then Adu jumps on top of Condon, ties him up, and now the ball goes back to Tennessee.
That's another example of Tennessee's defense. They cover up when you're throwing the ball inbounds under the basket.
Adu got hit in the head. Got hit in the face by the back of the guy's head.
Yeah, that's the giraffe. He don't care about that. That's what they call him.
Giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's so lanky.
Like it, yeah. He likes it. He likes being called.
He likes it?
Yeah, like I'm the giraffe.
If I'm a basketball player, I'm okay with being a giraffe.
Especially if he's 7 foot. I mean, kind of matches. Then he kind of got a giraffe-like body movement.
Kind of does.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know if that's a positive.
Giraffe-like body movement.
Sometimes,
It was kind of a
they
little,
look like they're about to
Like a lanky,
bite
like
it.
it was a little funny gyration from you, though. People get that on the YouTube feed, Facebook Live and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Take that.
You can listen to the game on the 104.5 The Zone app. We'll pop back in for a little bit more of a taste in just a little bit with the Vol Network.
He may
coverage.
have 40 by the time we pop back in. That could be 3 minutes from now.
By the way, just to get you up to speed on all the stuff that's happened today, Mike Tomlin told his team that all that speculation is hogwash.
Is that what he said?
He didn't. That was my
Hogwash.
word.
You
was
and these
my word.
old-timey words,
I
like
know.
hogwash.
And bunk. And that he's going to be there. He will be the Steelers head coach. Ohio State hired Texas A&M's Ross Bjork.
How about that?
Yes, as their new athletic director, replacing Gene Smith. And he starts July 1st, which is right when Texas A&M and Texas are going to be in the same conference again. Brett McMurphy pointed
Bring
that
it
out.
on.
How about that?
So he got out.
I remember Ross Bjork at Western Kentucky, man. And you could tell when you met him, like
Right.
this guy's going to move.
I got to know him when he was at Ole Miss.
Yep.
That was kind of the moment where I got to know him. But
You know him.
I mean, that it's a hell of a hire, right? You can say what you want to say on the contract that he gave Jimbo Fisher and whatever else, but
Yeah, but I mean, there was a
he
lot
knows what
going
he's-
on
I mean,
there.
he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
He knows how to get the money too
Yep.
to get it done. Y'all want this big name coach? All right, it's going to cost you. And then he did it. He made it happen, Captain. All right, more 3 tell when we come back. 5 o'clock hour rolling through. Do you go offensive or defensive hire if you're the Titans? 615-737-1045. You know what you want, and you only buy what you need to stay connected. Get the speed you need at a great price with Xfinity Internet. Get up to 5 times faster upload speeds for smoother connections on the largest gig speed network. Xfinity delivering gig speeds to more homes than anyone, so get ready to do even more on your devices with gig speeds. Gig speed internet available to 99% of the footprint here. Enjoy all of your favorite apps all in one place with a Flex 4K streaming box. Stay connected on the go with over 20 million secure Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide. Xfinity Internet service, bringing your entire experience together by connecting other services like Xfinity XFi, Advanced Security, Xfinity Flex, and more. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed based on Xfinity's fastest available download speeds. Maximum download speed of 940 megabits per second when hardwired via Ethernet. Not available in all areas. Performance may be limited by customers' device configuration. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Hanging out on a Tuesday evening in the Music City.
Yes.
I went by the break room a couple of breaks ago, and it looked like somebody had dumped out Halloween in there.
And Christmas.
And so I took like a little baggie to keep with the gummy flavor. I went with the Trix gummies because I've never seen that before, and I hadn't had that cereal in I don't know how long.
Quite a bit. I had Trix in longer.
Were you there the last time I had Trix?
I was quite a bit.
Silly rabbit. Trix are for kids.
For kids.
That's right.
So I got me one of those little packs. I'm like, who just dumped all this candy in here?
Who
That
would
would
do
be
such
me.
a thing? Babsy?
That would be me.
What a mess.
Baby Babs doesn't like the Trix ones, so I got them out of my closet when I went on my cleaning spree.
Yeah, they stick. They stick to you.
Trix gummies?
Mm-hmm.
And they're sweet.
I just wish you bring just the Trix.
Like the cereal?
I'll tear that up in there. That's that and chips. That's my vice.
What was the best cereal when you were a kid?
Oh, you can't do me like that.
Lucky Charms.
No way.
I know you too. You went after those marshmallows, didn't
Yep. I would eat them all out of the box.
you? Can you imagine having to live with her?
Yeah,
She takes
gonna eat all the marshmallows.
She
out the
takes
box.
all the red things out of whatever the thing is.
We'd argue about that.
Yeah, because the red's always the best.
Yes.
Red and purple.
Cherry. You can have the purple.
So what cereal, Slay? You only get one.
You're not doing that to me. Take me on out. I ain't picking no cereal. No, it's so many different, like, I'm telling you, like, straight up and down, man. You got the OGs when you come to Frosted Flakes, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
You go with Raisin Bran, you can't go wrong.
You got to eat Frosted Flakes and Raisin Bran quickly.
Yes. Honey
before
Nut
they get
Cheerios.
soggy.
Like, these are just the OG original brand. You might get WIC. You can go get these program cereals. Like, cornflakes on a good day, they get super soggy. Cornflakes with bananas and honey.
You got to throw some sugar in there,
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, Rice Krispies, the regular ones.
No.
Babsy.
This is garbage.
Those are the originals. You add sugar in them, and guess what? At the end of it, you got the bottom. At the bottom, when the milk is about to be gone, and it's still a clump of sugar.
The sugar milk?
Boy, you know how I used to be jumping off the walls eating that stuff, man. Then you graduate.
Because you had the semi-healthy cereal.
Yeah, but
then you load it down with sugar.
Crack at the bottom, go get it. This is the thing. After that, you got the Fruit Loops. Gonna be cold-blooded.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this is
That's
step
an
up.
OG.
Lucky Loops, Lucky Charms.
Lucky
Trix.
Charms is the OG.
You can go Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles get soggy real fast.
The Golden Crisp. The Golden Crisp was on the Honey Smacks.
What
I gotta
about
go with the
Cinnamon
Golden Crisp,
Toast
though.
Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
Woo, that's 6. Then you got the whole different
You can't do me like this.
Now, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You can't take one.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, I didn't know. There's no way on earth that I would sit up here and pick one cereal. I just say, I don't want none of them. None of them.
But I really want them all.
I want them all. That's right, Babsy.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm going to tell you,
Yeah,
I'm going
that's
to
a
tell you,
good one.
I'm going to tell you what they
I
changed
can
the
do
game.
that right now.
Let me tell you how to change the game. French Toast Crunch. Y'all ain't never had that. What?
Ooh.
Just like French toast. That, Frosted Rice Krispies, cold-blooded, then the mix. This the mix right here. Corn Pops.
What?
Hold on. Corn Pops, Fruity Pebbles, back dough
Little Joe.
with the Fruit Loops.
Oh, man.
Light
you're
sprinkle.
You're
Light
just
sprinkle.
putting them all together.
Whoa! I'll tell you. Hey, man, and don't drink the milk. Go back, and whichever one was your favorite, pour a little bit, like a quarter of a bowl of that to finish the milk. I'm a cereal connoisseur.
How many boxes of cereal did y'all have in the house?
You ought to see it right now. And I don't even eat cereal. Like, I just want them.
Just in case.
Just in case. I go in there and get a little
Just in
handful.
case you get snowed in.
Yep, like this. This
Yep.
is perfect. You can never go hungry if you got a lot of cereal.
So they have this new one nowadays called Oops All Berries.
Oh!
Yeah.
Do it,
And it's just all the berries.
Oh, my God. Hey, man, it was so good. Oops, all berries in the blue box.
Yep.
I forgot about Captain Crunch. How we forget about Captain Crunch with the berries?
Do they still make it?
Hell yeah.
Huh.
What?
What was the Cookie Crunch thing.
Yes, that was cool. They tried to trick you
with the chocolate chip
cookie
cookie.
crisp. Yeah, but that was
Cookie
like,
crisp, yeah.
that was real cookies though. Like that's not cereal.
Yeah, like mom and dad were
Yeah,
not
them
okay
too.
with that
Yeah, them
one.
too big. Like you get two of them on your.
You're like, why am I putting milk on this? I just eat cookies out of the box.
Bingo, that's a snack. Dang, yo.
I hit you with a question.
That was a good one. I'm probably gonna have cereal for dinner. I know I ain't supposed to, but I probably am.
You are now.
I definitely
Either
am.
that or bread and milk and water.
I ain't got a lot of it.
What else?
Got 2 loaves left.
You got to cut out all the heat, though. Can't use hot water.
Oh, no, they wrong. Unless they send a notification that
You're just
we're
asking
cutting you
everybody
down.
to help out a little bit with
help out.
the strain on the energy.
Listen,
grid.
if you need somebody to drive around in a truck with a bunch of water in the heat of the day, that Slay's your guy.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm asking.
If you're going to
Help
tell
me out.
him to not turn his heat on, Slay's not your guy.
Yeah, that's wrong.
You like it cold anyway.
I do love it
That
cold.
is
But
true.
I want to be able to, if I get too cold, let me knock the frost off a little bit.
How cold does the boom boom room stay?
Boom room is freezing. Because I don't want nobody in there. Nobody wants to be in there. Not when it's cold.
Jeremy Fowler put out
Uh-oh.
that Bill Belichick is seeking to coach a talented but underachieving team.
Okay, which one is that? Titans?
Falcons, Chargers.
Chargers. He's talking about the Chargers right
Chargers.
there. He's talking about the Chargers.
L.A.
But the Chargers are, like, their roster's pretty old, though, right?
Yeah, but it's win now.
Yeah.
I think within the next 2 years, it's win now. Then they
Talented but
gotta,
underachieving.
Then they got to go in the clear house and start over again. But right now, they got it right. They can walk. He can walk in there right now and go to the Super Bowl with them if he can get it together.
I
He got
mean,
the talent.
Titans fans, do you want Belichick?
he's probably going to take Josh McDaniels with him.
Yep.
He thinks he's the quarterback whisperer.
Mhm. If they ask me, I'm gonna say no. I don't want him.
I don't either.
I'm bring him down. They ain't cut
Who,
this lead to
Belichick?
10.
Y'all don't want Belichick?
Mm-mm.
No, I don't want no Belichick.
615-737-1045 if you want in. By the way, South Carolina forward Ashlyn Watkins threw it down against Kentucky yesterday. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yes, so
In-game
easy.
dunk. Easy.
6'3", and threw it in. You keep your eye on this.
She's 6'3".
6'3", sophomore, dunking that easy.
Dang, I thought she was taller.
And was
my
strapping up
Lord.
a
She
guard.
made it, like, super easy.
Yeah, like it was like, and everybody knew it. Like as soon as she got to steal, everybody on the bench stood up. Everything like that was, man, that's pretty tough. What? I would.
Slay's got a lot going on.
This man's ridiculous.
My buddy, I know.
He just hit another shot.
Yeah,
Yes.
off the top of the backboard and got fouled. Tommy says Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs was serious. Not a big chocolatey guy. Not with cereal. If I want chocolate milk, I'll just go get some chocolate milk.
Which is great, by the way.
No, chocolate milk, boy, that's underrated right there. And talented.
You're making me hungry.
No, you making me hungry.
You literally didn't choose a cereal you didn't like, except for Cookie Crisp.
A cereal I don't like.
Wheaties.
I ain't fooling no Wheaties. I don't even know if Wheaties people like
I ain't
Wheaties.
messing with no horse. I'm telling you.
Can you find that?
He's got it.
You got it? This is Eric Berry, NFL Films, before a game. He's scared of horses. And this is a thing with some people. And like, we had him on from the Super Bowl and played this for him. And when we came back live, he was like, yeah, I don't like horses. Check it.
Oh, hell no, they go that horse. I don't with that horse. Huh? The horse. I gotta wait till they got to the horse pass. I don't mess with horses, bro. Straight up. Might come over here and throw a tantrum. Stay inside the box. Stay inside the box. Hold up, coach. That horse out there. That horse. Oh, she need to go ahead with that horse right now. I don't fool with no horses, boy. Need to go ahead and drive that the other way.
You don't like the horse?
Hell no.
I seen her the first game.
I ain't worried about the chick. I'm worried about the horse.
I don't fool with no
He was
horses.
serious about that too. I can respect that, man.
Hold
that was
on,
all genuine.
coach. Like, coach, wait, hold
Hold
on.
up, that horse is out there.
No, you gotta move that horse, coach.
Oh my gosh, that is my favorite mic'd up segment ever. Ever.
No, you gotta move that horse.
I don't mess with chocolate cereal.
No, that ain't nothing.
Oh, I don't fool with
That's
no chocolate
Nathan.
cereal.
Yeah, that's Nathan right there.
615-737-1045 at 3HL1045.
Oh.
Think Macy's going to have us come do another snow show?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We might be cut off after this one.
What else do I have in here on my
Hey, you know
handy,
what? My bad. You know what?
What?
Huh?
Y'all want to hear something crazy?
Sure.
Crazier than your cereal list?
Yes, this is really wild. I don't understand why the school will put this out. Y'all know I love Sunset Elementary and Middle School over there.
Okay, here we go.
Guess what they're going to send me?
What did they send you?
They send me snow day challenges, and I thought this was good.
Snow day challenges.
Until they got to, one was day reading, snow day reading.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay.
Well, it does.
Yeah, because you got to make
Because you got to make your kids do it.
So I'm the bad guy. Yeah. Instead of the teacher. Building a snowman, take your pictures and send them in the pictures of building.
This really wasn't the snow for that.
Yeah, I wasn't. No snow is the snow for that for me. I've done that before.
I've done that before.
Yeah, that's over with. This is the one that got me. Snow cream.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't know that?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Why am I going to eat the snow?
Because it's like frozen yumminess.
No.
Yeah, you put like vanilla extract in there.
Some sugar.
5 to 6 cups of snow.
Yeah.
1 cup of milk.
Just be careful where you get it from.
I'm trying to tell you.
Not the yellow snow.
Half cup of sugar.
Or the blue snow.
1 teaspoon vanilla. Put 3 cups of snow in a large bowl. Put in milk, sugar, and vanilla and mix. Add 2 to 3 more cups of snow and mix. Enjoy.
That's work. That's work for you.
Like, what is, like, snow?
Have you really never done that?
Hell no. Like, what? Like, y'all know how many people walking? Name a place where dogs ain't walking.
Not my yard.
See what I'm saying?
So the blue snow is where they throw the salt out.
Yeah,
and it
like,
turns blue.
none of that snow is swishing up on you. Like, where you supposed to go and get this snow?
I don't know.
Backyard?
Like some beautiful landscape area.
No, dog. You know, animals out there. Like, just because you can't see it, you going to put that in a bowl?
In our chat said white people.
I mean, he ain't lying.
I'm not doing that. I just can't. I don't want to taste no snow.
It's really good.
This is white people stuff.
How's it good, though? What does it taste like? It tastes like everything that you put in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go get some ice cream.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Well, you got to make that.
Well, it's cheaper.
Oh, man.
No, you got to pay for the milk, the sugar, and the vanilla. You might as well go on and go get it. And 5 to 6 cups of snow.
And it's probably a little better.
The snow?
No, when it comes from like Briars or somebody.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. I got to keep going out. Wait a minute. Let me go outside and get some more. What? No. No.
I'm serious. My friend Ken Newton, his mom used to do that. When it would
Really?
snow, and it was so good.
I'm cool on that.
We just sit there eating snow.
I ain't messing with no snow.
I ain't messing with no
cream.
snow either. Yeah, nah. That's snow.
White people.
No.
Yeah, no, that's we're going stir crazy in this house, and I got to do something to occupy the children.
Yeah, okay, now I understand that, but let's do some arts and crafts. Everybody go get some construction paper.
Yeah.
Construction paper.
Yeah, let's make something.
You get those little rounded off scissors.
Yeah, and cut.
Cut what?
Anything. You make anything. Anything your little heart desires. You can make it.
Oh, man.
All right, so now we're doing snow day advice from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
This is going swimmingly.
Arts and crafts from Sleigh Dog.
Yeah.
Find some construction paper, little rounded off scissors, so
yep.
everybody stays injury free.
That's right. No glue included. You
And
need
just
no glue.
oh my gosh, the Elmer's glue.
Elmer's glue.
Oh boy, that would
That
end
stuff
up
smells
everywhere.
so good.
It
Oh, my
smells
gosh.
good.
It does.
You ate glue as a kid, didn't you?
I smelled it
Yep.
all the time. It was so good.
Oh,
That, y'all know, all right, y'all. This is my last. This is my last thing right
This
here.
is stream of consciousness 3 Like Dawn's like, get it all out now because we ain't doing this again for a
I'm
while.
like, y'all enjoy your day. I'm giving you the freedom today. We got about 25 more minutes of this.
Okay, this is my last name, Babs, and
We
I'm for
talked
real.
about sports. There.
Yeah.
There's Connect scoring again.
See, I turned it off of that so I can focus. Listen, this is me focused right now. This is a
I
crazy
can hear
thing.
your mama right now. Ronald!
Nobody knew this. I used to sneak and my mama or grandmother's room and smell fingernail polish. It used to be.
Oh, my
Hey,
gosh.
man.
Oh.
You, Aaron Rodgers.
Hey,
This is where we are.
hey, I'm talking about, and guess which one was the
Connect
coldest?
just beat the record, the 3-game
I
record.
told you it was going to break it.
Anyway.
Guess what the coldest thing was, though? Guess what the coldest fingernail polish was?
Oh, my gosh. You had a favorite?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
you can pick out your favorite fingernail polish, but not cereal.
Hey, the darker color, like reddish.
It smelled
Okay.
different?
Yeah, it was a little stronger. And then guess what I used to backdoor it with, like, and shut everything down.
Oh, my gosh.
The back door was.
Kids don't do this.
Nah, don't do it.
Fingernail polish remover?
Yes!
Oh, my
Hey,
gosh.
Babson, that move was so strong.
Oh, my gosh.
I was just sitting there like, whoa.
This explains so much.
Sniffing glue. Fingernail polish remover.
Hey, man, man, my head hurt.
Your
Hey,
brother
boy.
is in the chat,
Oh.
probably going, what in the
Hey,
hell?
My guess is Ramon was right there with
Hey,
him.
man, Savage might have snuck in there and did it. I'm telling you, man. Hey, boy, ain't nothing like some. So those are my 3 guilty pleasures.
Oh, man.
Sniffing the fingernail polish, fingernail remover, and then sneaking downstairs and eating the syrup. And then sneaking back upstairs and letting it drip in my mouth.
Oh, we
down
know
my
about
throat.
this.
Hey, those
You've
are good stuff.
divulged this
Yeah, that was
before.
the Caro syrup. I think they
Does
still
your
make
mama
it.
know any of this?
Nah.
Is
Hey,
she
no, she know
listening
now.
today?
She listens.
Yeah, she most definitely listening. Yeah, she know now.
Oh,
Hey, man, that was some
Mama
good stuff.
Slay. What
Glue
were
was
you
at school,
doing?
though. That was an accident.
The Elmer's glue?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And now the chat's all in.
Hey, see, I'm telling you, everybody know.
Mine was gasoline as a kid.
Oh, my gosh.
Unavailable.
I'm telling you, man.
How do people
we was
survive?
wild as kids, dog.
How do people survive?
See, these kids don't get out the house. They got something to do. We had to figure it out.
They're out there drinking out of a water hose. God knows what was in there.
What snakes, bugs,
Right?
all kind of stuff in
All
that
kind
green
of
water
metal.
hose. Yeah.
Bacteria.
Oh, boy. Zinc.
Yeah. Oh, wow. There's a lot of gasoline sniffers in our, in our chat.
Moan says mine was gasoline too.
See, I'm telling you, man. Hey, dog. It was nothing like walking in a garage and smelling gasoline.
Oh, my God.
DHB.
I walk in a garage and smell gasoline. I'm calling the fire department.
This guy here is dead.
Cross him off then.
DHB. I love the smell of gas.
Oh, shoot, boy.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, man.
Kids, we are not
kids do not
endorsing
do this.
this. This is not an
y'all.
endorsement.
Snow Day
This is what
Chronicles.
happens if you do this as a
Olivia
kid.
says Sharpies.
Sharpies.
Ooh, Sharpies.
Sharpies, hey. that was-
Okay, Dawn.
Ooh, Sharpies.
Hey, to all y'all broadcasting students out there,
Don't do it like this.
it's amazing how
Hey.
much success we have with this.
Oh,
my
Babs hit a
gosh.
sweet spot right there. She said, ooh,
Those
Sharpies.
paint pens, those shake 'em up paint pens. Oof, yeah.
Shake them up paint
Hey,
pens.
Yep.
dog.
The industrial thing.
Yep.
It's real out here.
All right, 3HL will wrap this.
Thank God.
Hey, they might give us a day off tomorrow. Oh, man. We'll never have that 15 minutes back. Speaking of gasoline, if you need a new car, Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram can get you going. They'll get you revved up. And Daniel Gupton, King Gupton, and the crew up there, they're ready to help you. There will be no pressure on you at all. They simply want what you want, and that's you in the vehicle that's right for you, and that's what will happen. When you go see the guys at Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, check them out online right now. GuptonMotors.com. That's where you'll get all the dealership information, and all of the inventory is there as well, so you can check them out online, GuptonMotors.com. 24 West Store, Clarksville, and it's an easy shot to the best car buying experience you will have ever had, or truck or SUV. New or pre-owned, they'll be able to help you out. 24 West Road, Clarksville. Then exit 35. I'm trying to gather myself. Exit 35, straight shot into Springfield, Tennessee. 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. That's where you'll find the best vehicle buying experience you've ever had. Whatever you're looking for, whether you need something bigger, something with less of a payment, whatever you need, they will be able to help you out. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, 3450 Tom Austin Highway, just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Check them out, GuptonMotors.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. William says the 80s and 90s were a different time.
Yes, indeed.
That is
Those were good times, man.
Ramon, I forgot about this. Big Savage is in the chat. Remember when Crayola did the sniffer markers? They actually did flavored smelling markers.
So did.
That's right.
To sell to people that like sniffing markers.
Could
Try
you
doing that.
imagine that nowadays?
Try doing that now.
I had those in school.
Put it in. That's all I was gonna say. Put it in school.
Oh, that ain't flying nowadays.
At all.
Nowadays. I love it when you say that.
Nowadays.
I know, like we're so old.
Den for you writes, y'all crazy. LOL.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some would say.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Download the app. You can listen to the end of the Tennessee basketball game up on Florida. Connect has what?
Connect has 29 points going to the free throw line as we speak. He's 3 for 3 from the line, 4 for 4 from 3, 11 for 18 overall with 7 rebounds, 1 assist,
Unbelievable.
no turnovers. And
Yeah, but I mean, he was 9 for 10, Slay. What's going on with him?
yeah, he's cooled off. Now he just made a free throw. He's got 30. But quietly in 20 minutes, Connect doing all that in 25 minutes, might I add.
Also, we need to figure out, would it be Tony White, the last Tennessee player to go for 30 or more in back-to-back games?
Shoot, either him or Bernard King.
You go way back then?
Probably. 30 is quite a bit.
Tony White had that year where he was like over 30, like a bunch.
Then we would have to see, is it in
Wizard.
conference? Like, that's different, man.
That's another stat.
In conference is different. Like, you can do it in non-conference because you're playing multiple opponents, but the film is out on you. That's impressive. 31. There's 7 minutes left.
We had some
7
snow
minutes
cream
and
during
21
the break.
seconds.
Another
Hey,
one.
Let's go to Vol Network coverage of Tennessee, Florida. Can we do that, Smiley? Get a little taste of what's going on in this game. Tennessee with a 73-51 lead, 7:33 to go.
Could be back into the game, replacing Meshack. 73-54, Tennessee. Vols trying to improve to 13-4 on the season, 3-1 in the SEC. Here's a pass stolen away as DeLeon throws it away. It was stolen by Kugel. Here's a shot put up no good by Aberdeen, and the rebound goes to James. So Tennessee gets a turnover, but gets it back on a missed layup, and Tennessee has the ball in front court. Vescovi to DeLeon. DeLeon gets it to Vescovi on the wing to Adu in the lane. Adu works on Samuel. There's that left hand. No good. Gets his own rebound, so he's got his double-double. Good. Vescovi brings it back out, and they'll reset. Top of the key. Vescovi is going to be bumped into and fouled out front. And the foul is going to be called on Samuel. It'll be his third. It'll be a 1-and-1. So Jonas Adu with his 5th double-double.
How about Adu?
Of the
What do you see
season.
from him?
Killing. Like, so comfortable in who he is right now. I think
24 and 10 against Ole Miss, 10 and 15 against Georgia.
Dominant effort for
And tonight, 19 and 10 against Florida. Vescovi at the line. He's had a quiet night, only 2 points.
Under the radar,
1 for 4 from the field.
Back-to-back double-double.
Vescovi at the line.
3.
First free throw on the way is no good. Rebound and a foul on James.
And a lot
holding
of
on to
this is
Pullen.
getting attempts in the Florida
So
game,
James
which
picks
is
up the
the
foul. That's his
interesting thing,
4th.
Like, they're not necessarily running sets.
And we'll walk to the other end to shoot.
Earn the confidence of coaches and players.
Gators 1 for 9. They've hit one
But I
of
knew
the
it was
last
going to be
9
contrasting
shots.
styles in this one, man. Like, Florida wants to get out and shoot.
And now they'll go back
like
to the
you
free throw
defending,
line where
as Tennessee putting a
they
hand
really
up on
kinda
shots, it's
feasted
going to be
tonight.
different,
They're
man.
18
Those shots
21
don't
at the free throws.
a little easier when the person ain't got their hand up. Tennessee going to defend the 3. And the problem is when Tennessee's making shots like this. Like, they're shooting 54% from the floor. Florida shooting 29%. 38% from 3 for Tennessee and 21% for Florida.
So Tennessee will play Alabama on Saturday at 1 o'clock. They are one of the 2 undefeated teams remaining in the SEC. Tennessee will be 3-1 after this one. What do you think about that matchup?
I think it's going to be a tough matchup, but I relate that a little bit to how Ole Miss came in undefeated, and they were shooting really hot from three. I think it's just different when you see it in your face. And you can't really get that example in practice of the pressure that Tennessee is going to have defensively, those shots not being there uncontested, and it's just a different physicality. And I think what's different for Alabama this year, they don't have those three bigs, and Bediako is 6'11", Clowney at 6'10", and Brandon Miller at 6'9" across the front line to make up for stuff and get second chance points and break you down guys, even though they got Mark Sears, who I think coming out of this game, the lead for SEC Player of the Year between Dalton Knecht and Mark Sears will be established. But this will be a good one.
Yep. So Tennessee's going to get this one over Florida. They've got Alabama on Saturday. They don't have a midweek game after that Alabama game next week. So they have time off, and then at Vanderbilt the following Saturday.
So you need this win. Let's do it. You need this win really bad. You know what I'm saying? To take care of home and get ready to get a little bit of space or gobble up space between Alabama and Auburn, where they are, because
Auburn's legit.
Yeah. But I said it, man, to Coach Pearl at SEC Media Day, like, dog, they undermining you. They ain't giving you y'all credit. He was like, nah, they got us right where we're supposed to be. Yeah, right, Bruce. You using all this motivation, dog.
Right where he likes it
Yeah,
to be,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. Dalton Knecht has 33, just made another shot.
A contested left-handed layup flying to the rim.
5 minutes left. Do you let him go for 40?
Yes.
Take that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sniff that, Slay.
Sniff that glue.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. Again, we hope everybody out there is careful. And
especially now, sun's gone down.
Black ice, man.
Black ice everywhere.
That's right. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Love y'all. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya.